Nice Guy Andy Podcast. Skullface Records Radio.
What's up? It's Nice Guy Andy Podcast. This is a Thursday night show. And you know what we do. We watch wrestling. We talk about wrestling. We do everything we can about wrestling. I'm here with my co-host, Sean Johns.
Hello, everybody.
And to the left of him, we got Superfly, Johnny Lee.
What's up?
And we got a special guest in the house, Paige Jones.
What up? It's me. It's
Kentucky wrestling
Listen.
legend.
Listen, I don't know about legend, but I may be up there. No. I'm married to one. Does that count?
Yeah, well, you know.
Yeah.
That counts a lot.
Y'all live on Facebook?
Yeah, we're live on
live
Facebook.
on Facebook.
Where's y'all's cameras at?
The camera's right there.
Oh,
With the
look, that
blue.
didn't look like a camera. That's how old I am.
Yeah, we're live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and we probably will put this on Spotify at some point.
That's what's
right.
up. Listen, y'all got me on y'all's podcast before Larry got me on his.
Oh yeah,
That's so sad. And I'm in the same room with them, too.
yeah.
They don't love me.
Yeah,
I know, right? You would have thought they would have brought you on first.
and about wrestling. I'm here with. There we go.
You know how long it took me to get to wrestle at Gen X Pro? Shh.
Oh, man.
I don't have that. Oh, I sleep with the owner. No, the owner don't care.
Yeah,
I know, right? It took you years before you could wrestle for Gen X.
Way too long. Right. It's a cute little ashtray, though.
yeah. My friend TA, he's a comedian. He made that for us.
Man, I wish I was funny.
Slap Mom. Yeah, you are funny. I mean, we had some.
Hey,
We
you'd
had
have a
some
good time.
good laughs before we came on here.
I'm just mean. They think I like them. I'm like, no, I'm just being mean nicely.
I'm sharing that. I'm not ignoring you. I'm sharing the.
Hey, Sharon.
No, it's okay. I'm used to it. I'm married to Larry. No, he doesn't ignore me. He actually bought me flowers for Valentine's Day. I was
Oh
super
wow!
surprised.
Wow, first time?
Yeah, no, but like it's very rare that he's like.
Romantic like that?
No, he can do romantic. He's just so busy, and his brain goes all the time that I don't
Yeah.
expect it. So when I do get it, it's a big deal. So
Yeah.
I'm
That's
not a
good.
girl that's like, I want flowers. No. Buy me some candy, though. I'll take some candy.
Yeah,
Or a
Lou
nice,
loves
juicy hamburger.
Crystal John says,
doesn't love
hey,
candy?
Crystal. What's up,
hey,
girl?
hey.
And then Chris Blade, her biggest fan, would be there tonight, but he's out with COVID.
Sick.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. I was like,
Tore up.
Adrian was on last night, and Paige is on today. He's like, his whole life's ruined.
You know, I heard him crying. I was like, Chris, it's okay. We'll have her on one more time, then you'll finally get to be in there with her.
I'll leave a piece of clothing here for him.
Oh, snap.
I'll leave my jacket here, and he can just cuddle with it when I'm not here.
Oh wow, he'd like that.
Yes, he would.
That's probably the only man Larry's like, that's all right.
Yeah, yeah. Chris is something else.
I love him. He's so sweet. My mom remembers you. It's a big deal. But she's like, how's that Chris kid doing? All the time. I'm like,
Yeah.
he's fine. He's still coming all the shows. I love
Yeah.
it. I love
He's
it.
an awesome guy.
He is. They're all so sweet. Anybody that likes me, I like them back. So
Yeah.
it's not a lot of people that like me, though.
So tell us how you got into wrestling.
Larry. No, my stepdad, Lester Brown, was shoot out Lester. He was wrestling for the longest time, and he dated my mom for a little while, and I kind of bonded with him, and he's kind of like a stepdad to me, and you know, he came to the wrestling shows, and he brought me to one of them, and I was married to somebody back in the day, and we used to come to all the shows, and I met all the people, and I just fell in love with it, and I watched, and I was like, oh, I want to do that, but I never had the balls, because I'm a primpy little girl. I really ain't, like, I act like a tough woman, but I'm not. I'm a baby. And then I divorced my husband, and I really gotten in, like, I really want to do it, and funny stories. My stepdad was like, I have this guy, and he's the only one I want to train you, because I trust him more than anything, and his name's Larry, and I was like, oh, okay. And like 3 days after that, I went to a bar and I actually met Larry before I knew who Larry
He was
was.
the Larry
Yes.
he was talking about.
And I texted my dad. I was like, I met this guy at the bar and he's a wrestler. His name's Larry Jones. And he was like,
That's
I
the guy.
told him not to meet you before me because I knew that this would happen, that you would just fall in love with him. And
No, he's not here, Chris. You're safe, buddy.
oh no, he's not here. It's
He's
just
a safe
me.
man.
It's just
But
me.
Chris, Larry did say, he catches
Watch
you, watch your back.
He'll give you that best hand, I tell you.
That's right.
I tell you. I've heard from a few people. It don't feel good. It don't feel good. But yeah, no. And I started wrestling, or started wanting to wrestle, and then I met Larry, and then we were together for like 5 years before he was like, you know what, I'm gonna let you wrestle. And that was just accidentally because we was at a show in like West Virginia, and he was gonna go out there for a promo, and they were like, we really need you to keep him on time because he was like really hype. And I was like, yeah, I'll go out there with him. And I went out there with him thanks to Freddie Cornell. You got me my wrestling gig. And he was like, yeah, go out there with him. And I went out there with Larry, and he was like, I love you out there. You have so much spunk. And I was like, because we work well together, because I know how you work. So
Yeah.
everybody says that I wrestle like a little Larry.
A little Larry.
I'm like, stop
That's
it.
a big compliment.
That is a big compliment.
I do. Listen, his theme music, FYI, I'm putting it all out there, was supposed to be mine. I came to him, and I was like, this Molly has got this song, and it's on fire. And I think I might use it. And the next day he used it, so it's mine. It was mine first.
Who was it? Who was it? One of your friends had a song?
No, Molly Cyrus. His
Oh,
what he
Miley
comes out
Cyrus.
to now, yeah.
He does come out with
Heart
one?
of Glass, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's the Molly Cyrus version of
Okay.
Heart of Glass, and he stole that for me. I love you, but you stole it.
He stole your tune.
He did.
Yeah.
So I just went for the second Molly. I still dig it. I
It
still
works
dig it.
for him,
It
though.
does. Oh
That
god.
guy got the whole bar hyped up any time that song would hit.
Oh yeah. He gosh, I miss them bar shows. I
Oh,
know
we
that.
love those. We love those. These guys love those. It's just something about the bar and being in there
Drunk
and it all
wrestling fans.
being small, and you guys are so nice to us. And
Oh yeah.
Larry let me sit up by the ring and take pictures and stuff.
Oh,
and
gosh, yeah.
we really appreciate you guys for letting us do that, and that was a great show.
That really
So
was.
what's going on with Legends?
Well, I'm sure everybody's listened to his podcast.
Yeah, well, we know about the
building
the
and-
building, but
yeah.
we won't get into that, but we can get into what's going to be next.
I think Larry has bigger plans for what he wants and what he sees.
Does
for
he want
Gen
another
X.
bar or no?
I don't think that we will open up another bar soon. Only because the stress that we have of not having it is.
It's almost a 24-hour
Yes,
job, ain't it?
It
Yeah.
is, but he just wants to put on a show that is like big and has all these people, and just he doesn't want to do it every week. He doesn't want to do it every other week. He wants maybe once a month, maybe once every other month. Just a big show,
Yeah.
And I know for a fact that he is looking to find somewhere to start wrestling again, because I still have a fight coming and I want that fight. I was supposed to have that this month and I didn't get it.
Yeah, there was a lot of
Yep.
fights that we wanted to see.
Yeah.
I think Nate was taking on
Chris Majors.
Chris
and Last
Majors. We
Man
wanted to see
Standing
that,
Man.
and we wanted to see, there was a lot of things we were so invested in that, and
Oh yeah.
into the bar brawl thing.
So was I.
It was such the whole bar brawl series was so cool.
It
like
was.
yeah.
I think that
Whose idea was that? Is it Larry's?
Oh yeah, 100%. Well, it's either him or Max. Honestly,
Yeah.
they bounce off each other so much. They're so good with each other that I don't know.
So are you
is.
involved in some of that creative stuff too, or no?
No,
No.
I'm just the trophy wife.
Yeah, you're just a trophy wife.
They don't even ask you your opinion.
I'm just like, sure, guys, whatever y'all want.
Yeah. Can you do this? Yeah, I'll do that.
Whatever you need. You alcohol when we pour it? Sure, why not?
Yeah.
When we wrestle? Sure, why not?
Hey.
I love their podcast. I listen to it
I
quite a
do
bit.
too.
And Larry's good, but Max is so good on the microphone.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I tell Max his face. I fast forward through his stuff sometimes.
Oh yeah.
I love Max. I do. I love Max.
Yeah.
But I've sat in a car with this man
Uh-huh.
for 2 days, and he put on a Hobbs and Shaw movie in the car, just talking. At one point, I was like, Max, if you don't shut the fuck up, I'm calling Hobbs and Shaw, and I'm cutting the whole movie down.
Oh, my
Stop
God.
it. But
wow.
he's good. He's
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
He's
Well,
making you see it.
He's a natural on the podcast thing. He's a natural at the podcast thing. He just
He
is.
is.
Yeah.
He's so good, and he's got that voice. He's got that radio voice.
Yeah, he does. He's got a great voice. Like
He does.
yeah.
He's so good at direction too. He keeps like Larry on.
Yeah.
Sometimes Larry. Weird.
That's the whole thing. That's the whole thing about it is like he just keeps the whole show going.
Yeah.
And then Larry's shows are. I mean, Larry's stories are just awesome.
That's because he's been through some shit.
Yeah.
Larry D has a great voice for it too.
Yeah.
He's good at talking. Larry is.
Yeah,
He really is. He has a business. They go and build houses essentially. He's a contractor, and his partner in that is like, listen, I'm not good at talking, but I can build you anything. And Larry's like, I can't build shit, but I can talk. So
Yeah.
let's work it out. You know?
Yeah.
He
You'll be the
is.
face of it, and then and go do it. Yeah.
Hey,
Before I met Larry, like I was quiet, I was shy, like I didn't really talk too much. What you see now is not what you got
Yeah.
20 years ago. Like I was like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna sit in the corner.
Yeah.
But now with like Larry's attitude and like bringing it out of me, I'm just like,
Do it. Be
Let's
like
fucking
that's what.
hey, I was like that before too.
Johnny, when I first met Johnny and he first started the podcast, he was just like that. He would not let anything go. And then like now he's just he's almost a bigger star than I am on
I'm
this
here
show.
for it. Listen, he comes prepared. I thought I was overdressed.
Yeah.
Now he's overdressed me.
Yeah.
And that never happened.
Johnny he's super fly. That's what he's super fly, Johnny
Yeah, I
Lee.
got a bunch of these.
I'm here for it.
Yeah.
They remind me of Jim Chadwick.
Go.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
that's
where I got this hat from.
That's where the idea came from.
yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
at
you're gonna
the,
make me cry.
At the New South show for Gen X, where they put Jim Chadwick in the Hall of Fame. Yeah. Johnny went on YouTube and looked up a bunch of Jim Chadwick stuff. Because I would tell stories of
I love
my
Jim.
experiences with Jim.
He's such a good guy.
And he could cut a
Such a
mean
good man.
promo.
He could cut a promo.
Oh, my.
I'm doing security, and I'm supposed to kind of be impartial and not really get into it.
he even
Can't help but to.
They
even
they
went-
put me around Jim. I'm like, who did I piss off?
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I'm sitting there trying to keep from laughing.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he even went to Jim's wife and asked if he could
Dress like that,
dress
just
like
for
that,
the
and she was
show.
like, yeah, go ahead. So he asked first. so-
Amanda?
Yes.
yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah.
love
She
that. I
liked
love
it
Amanda.
at the tribute
Yeah, she
show.
saw it. I said, this man has never had the privilege to meet Jim,
Yeah.
but he
Oh,
went on
you
YouTube
would've
and looked
loved
it
it.
up.
He's a
He
big
said,
fan
yeah,
of him.
He messaged me. And
When
that
he
was-
when Jim was in the hospital,
Yeah.
the day he died, Larry was there.
Did cancer get him too, or no?
I don't think it was cancer. It was something else. But Larry was in the hospital, and I want to
Yeah.
say Al or Pear or all of them were
Yeah,
there.
they
I think.
probably were all there.
Yeah, and
They were
it
all
was-
close to him.
Oh yeah, and I've never seen Larry cry before that day.
Yeah.
And we were at the funeral, and he started crying. I was like, "Well, that's my cue to go," because when he cries, like I'm fighting.
Oh yeah.
Like you don't make
yeah.
Larry cry, because I will kill everyone.
Yeah, somebody so tough and
Yes.
hard like that, and you see
Make
him
Papa
cry.
Bear
You,
cry.
I mean,
It
he's a
is.
human. Of course he's going to cry, but that was his good friend. You know?
Yes, that was
Jim
like a
Chadwick was
brother.
Everybody's wrestling dad.
Oh,
yeah.
everybody
Or
loved him.
uncle.
He used to talk so when me and Larry first got together, he would talk so much shit about Larry. He'd be like, you don't want him. You want to come over here with me? And I'm like, first of all, Jim, I know you. I don't want you.
Yeah.
You scare me alone. You'll have me sold to the next person to give you $1,000. You better quit.
He's trying to sell you.
I'm telling you, I love Jim.
He was
such
trying
a
to
good-
work his moves with that.
No,
And
and that's where I think that's where Larry gets a lot of his the way that he is because of Jim. Because we met,
Brought it out of him.
yeah, we met Bill Dundee the very first time I ever met Bill Dundee. Larry looked at him and he was like, "Oh, I just bought her off Craigslist," and I was like, "You cannot tell people; they will believe you nowadays."
Yeah, exactly.
You're not buying me. People will send me back refund my money if they get me off Craigslist. You better quit.
Oh wow.
It's
Remember
he's a
Jim
mess.
Used to talk about, well, it's getting hot out. Got to go mow the lawn. Damn, can't. My lucky thong's in the laundry, and I gotta wait for it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That sounds about like him. He was him and in
Aftershock.
yeah, Jeff.
Jeff Vickers.
Yeah. He passed away too, right?
Yes.
Yes.
He
3 years later.
Al
story.
called him just Sheik.
yes.
Chic
Yeah.
Aftershock. Yeah.
Yeah.
So funny story. The very
We
first
called him
fight.
Uncle Shock.
Yes, the very first fight I ever saw Larry like almost get into. Because if Larry fights, I'm running.
Yeah.
First of all, we was at a bar and Aftershock's wife was there because she ran it.
Michelle.
And, yeah, Michelle. And she was like, these guys over there, they won't leave, and they're being really obnoxious. And Larry's like, because Jeff had passed at that point. He was like, I got you. Like, where they at? And she was like, they're over there. So he goes over there. He's like, listen, I ain't trying to start nothing, but y'all got to go. She don't want y'all here. Y'all got to go.
Yeah.
And the guys got up, and they started to get in Larry's face. And he was like, I don't care where you go. And he went to swing, and I was like, stop. Stop it. Nobody move. Nobody move. I'm scared. Nobody move. Because I'm everybody knows that in mine and Larry's relationship, like, I'm the feisty one. I'm ready to brawl right now.
Yeah.
Just let me walk down these streets, get her in a car, and we'll fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But when Larry's fight words, like, it takes a lot to get him there.
Yeah,
so
really?
when he's there,
Okay.
it scares me. I'm just like, no, I'm good. We're
Yeah.
good.
I mean, you know, when somebody's really tough and they can fight, they usually don't because it's like, you know,
Yeah.
it's not necessary.
because like he's so physical and he gets in there in the ring and actually does it and gets physical with people and throws people around. Like he knows his strength and stuff already. There's people
no,
out
he
there.
don't lie.
There's people out there. There's people out there that think they can fight and will talk shit and can't really talk because they don't. You know, they can't really fight because they don't get physical at all anyway, and they're just talking shit. Like I was watching
Facts.
something on TikTok where this little white guy was talking shit to this big
Yeah, I
old
seen that.
plumber kid. Yeah, and he called him the N word, and he just punched that little kid right in the face. And then he went
sure.
after him, and then he put him down, and then in comes his wife, his girlfriend, slapping the shit out of that dude.
And he probably didn't get phased, did he?
Nope.
No,
No.
he didn't. And I was like, well,
Listen,
I
I'll
was
shake his
thinking that
hand.
guy just lost his girlfriend. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like if you get beat up in front of your girlfriend and she has to fight with you, yeah,
It's probably over.
yeah, it's over. She's not going to be there no more.
Yeah, I don't have to fight. Now,
There's a lot of those
Larry
people
will
like
let me
that.
go like a little chihuahua. He'll
Yeah,
be like,
yeah.
if I gotta go get my wife and she's got to come up here,
Yeah.
and I'm like, listen, it's a lot. But yeah, he don't tend to fight. I'm
That's
the
good.
feisty
That's good because
I was
he's
raised
actually
that way.
protecting himself from that.
Hey,
too, because
Rolex.
one. Yes.
who he is, though, they'd probably sue him, you know. And,
Well, that's actually
I'll be right back.
actually we're in a case right now because they think that we were gone and a babysitter was at our house.
yeah,
And our neighbors, which we found out were pedophiles.
really.
We told them,
Oh,
like,
shit.
don't come in our yard. We don't
Yeah.
want you in our yard.
Yeah.
They came and knocked on our door when we went in there.
Uh-huh.
And our dog saw the lady, and I guess she had raised her arm, and he had thought that she was going to touch my child. And my dog attacked her.
Yeah,
And she was in our yard on our front porch, and they tried to sue us.
really.
Oh hell.
They think his name is Lawrence.
Yeah,
His name is Larry.
it's Larry.
I was like, we don't
Don't
have
tell him.
We don't have money.
Who the hell
We're
is
broke
Lawrence?
as everybody else.
Yeah, exactly.
we
Everybody think-
struggle.
Yeah, yeah,
Who the
We're
hell
not
is
rich.
Lawrence?
yeah.
You gonna get the RV that we got for $1,000 that's broke down. You can have that. That's about all we got.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, people.
Oh, everybody thinks that we're on the podcast and we're up here making a shitload of money.
No.
You know, we make enough money to pay for the podcast. And,
We
you
know that struggle with the
yeah.
bar. That's how our bar was. Like
Yeah.
they thought because he was on TV and he was on Impact and we have this bar that we have all this money and I was
Yeah.
like, oh no, boo boo, I go to Walmart and buy my clothes like you do. Don't front me.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
I just make them look better. Like don't front me.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. People don't understand. You know,
Yeah, they
it's
don't
like
They
understand
don't.
at all.
you know the money comes hard. The money does come
It
hard.
is. It
you know?
does.
Yeah.
He's man, he don't stop. He's just like his dad's actually. I want everybody to give his prayers because his dad is in the hospital. We found out he had cancer today.
Oh wow, cancer
So,
sucks, man.
It's so
Shout out to his
Cancer sucks.
Yes,
it takes so many good people.
It does.
you
And
know.
his dad's probably the strongest. He's right up there with my dad. He really is. Like
Yeah.
it takes somebody to get to a pedestal to get to where my dad was, and he's right up there with him. And he's. I seen this man. I seen this man.
How old is he?
How old is Papa?
Like 62, I think.
He's
Oh,
yeah.
really? It's
I'm-
young.
Yeah, I'm
That's
bad
too
with ages.
young.
Yeah, he's
That is too young.
he is. He had surgery on his neck.
How's
right here.
Larry?
Almost 40.
He's still in his
39.
30s.
Yeah.
It was okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I'm
he's
49, so I am.
listen. I told him I was like, listen, after 21, I'm just 21. So
Yeah,
nobody knows.
you're a lot younger than him, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I still got a few more years before I hit that.
Are you still you're not in your 20s?
No, I'm 33.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not in my 20s. No,
Yeah.
he ain't that good. No,
Donnie Green said Larry D's dad is a great guy.
he is. He's. Excuse my French, y'all can hear fuck a lot, but he is. He's fucking amazing. He's like I said, straight out of surgery. 2 days they wanted him out for a month underneath a lawnmower. 2 days after surgery, and I was like, listen, sir. Your family won't tell you because they can't be stern with you, but get your ass in that bed and lay down. Who are you? Like, I've been in the medical field for 15 years, whether it be in going to people's home and helping them or health insurance.
You do that now? Or
No,
no.
I'm lucky enough. I love you, baby.
Aw.
But I am lucky enough. I do get to stay home with our kids.
That's great. That's
It is.
great.
He
That's
busts
great.
his ass. Larry
That's
does
good.
bust his.
That's awesome. What's the Larry's dad's name?
Bobby Jones.
Bobby Jones. Guys, if you're out there, send out prayers for Bobby Jones.
Yes.
Larry Jones is
That's
Larry
right.
Larry D's dad. He's suffering with cancer right now. So everybody just send some prayers his way and
All kinds of
love and everything. So
You've rubbed crystals, rub them crystals hard. You
oh
hear me?
yeah.
That's right.
Like, I'm over here like
Ask
this.
all the ancient gods.
Listen, Buddha, whoever you pray to him. Let them know that
exactly.
we don't need him gone anytime soon.
No, we need to.
If anybody's come to any of our shows, he's the one that does the concession. That's his dad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Any concession that any of the Gen Next shows, that's his dad.
Okay.
And he's. Baby, I'm gonna tell you this, baby. That's how he talks.
Is that
to
what he
Larry.
says? That's funny. That's awesome.
He'll get off the phone with Larry at 40 and be like, "Well, baby, I love you, honey," and I'm like, "Oh, my gosh, damn it."
Yeah.
Larry at 40, like, "Love you too, Dad."
Yeah, my dad does that too. My dad's 77, I think, and he treats me like I'm 12 still. Yeah.
That's his baby.
Yeah.
That's his baby. Oh, Larry is his. I love you, but that's his baby.
Is he the only kid?
No.
No.
But that's his baby.
Yeah.
That's.
Is he the youngest or no?
He is the youngest.
Oh, youngest. So he is the baby.
He
yeah.
is the baby.
Okay.
And
Larry's
then
the
our
baby.
son, yes, and our son, their brother, is the baby.
He's the baby
Oh
too.
my! I don't know how
No,
many
he
times.
ain't actually the baby.
He's not, and he's the baby, but
Yeah.
he's so spoiled. He's so spoiled by them, and I feel so bad because our son's taking it really hard because he's so close to him.
Oh, really?
He helps like he does. Larry gets his work ethics from his dad. His dad worked from.
I seen. Is it the same son that goes out and mows yards and everything?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
They
cool.
all have the same mindset, you know.
Yeah. Larry was so proud of him. I think because he was posting on there.
I would
and
be proud too.
He was out there mowing his yards, and Larry. I think Larry was helping him too. I think. Yeah.
He was paying Larry like an employee. It was so cute.
Oh, that's awesome.
Nah.
That's
He was like,
awesome.
"Dad, I can only give you $40, man." I'm like,
That's
"Stop
awesome.
it!" Like, you're making $6.
I'm like,
Come on.
I'm gonna give you $5 an hour, Dad. You kind of slacked on that last. You kind of slacked on that last yard, Dad. I'm gonna cut your pay a little bit.
You think I'm kidding? He ain't playing. He's not playing. He's all about it. They have the same mindset, man, and they get it from their dad.
Yeah.
And his dad would get up at. I know a story of his dad walking from Ohio to Kentucky because his
Wow.
truck broke down. Walked.
You know,
I'm not walking from here to the car and
no.
You heard me come up the steps. Like, I don't even know how
Yeah,
I wrestled.
I'm calling an Uber, a
Yes.
Lyft, somebody. I'm
Well,
calling
back then
somebody.
they didn't have that.
Yeah.
He didn't even have cell phones. And he came in and they said he flopped on the bed. And Larry's mom was like, "Where the hell have you been?" He's like, "I just walked from Ohio."
Now I got to get dressed and go back and get my truck.
Yes, yeah. And he would wake up at 4:00, go to the farm, and he'd work for $200 a week. That's how much he made.
Wow.
And he would go scrap, and he would bring the scrap and fix it and sell it for more.
Yeah.
And Larry never wanted for anything.
Yeah.
And his dad, it was just always there. And that's where Larry gets it from. And like literally today he was out working and he was like, "I really need to go see my dad in the hospital." I was like, "Well, then go. You have
yeah.
people that can do
gotta
this
go,
for
yeah,
you now."
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know, your dad's important to him.
That's right.
That's
I mean,
his rock.
I'm glad you talked telling us this side of Larry because everybody just knows him as being in the ring. You
yeah.
know?
Big
And-
old Larry D.
Yeah,
That's
and
right.
that's cool. That,
He's a softie. Y'all don't even know.
Yeah.
It was me. No, I'll always, everybody, like you asked earlier, you know, he was crazy and wild and we did crazy shit.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I think him being older and me and him getting old together, and we grew up together, and we have, you know, 4 kids now, and it just, we grew up super hard, and he didn't have the same upbringing that I did.
Yeah.
I was raised in the hood.
Yeah, you
Like
you
the
said,
hood.
were you were Lexington or Cynthiana? Where?
What? No, it was more like Louisville area. So I'm not even from this area.
No, really.
Yeah, I'm from like Simpsonville, Shelbyville,
Okay, yeah, I know
like
where
right
that's
going
at.
towards Louisville.
Yeah.
And my mom,
They had the big KFC. They had the big Colonel Sanders lived up there for a while.
Yep.
They have a restaurant. Yeah.
Yeah, that
I
was
worked there for
huge,
like a
yeah,
week.
yeah.
Yeah, no, it wasn't my thing.
Yeah.
They said I had a mouth on me.
Is
so
that
I
the
had to
big
leave.
That's the big restaurant.
Yeah.
It's like a buffet kind of thing.
Yeah, it looks like it. Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. I've ate
Yeah.
there before.
It's really nice.
It's good. It's good.
It's all right. Yeah.
yeah.
It's all right. You know, I know the secrets now. No, but yeah, I was raised like way different. Like he's like country hood, and
Yeah.
I'm just like hood.
So he had
Like,
his mom and his dad
Yeah.
there, and they kind I guess they were kind of poor, but they
Yes.
loved him. Yeah.
Yes.
That's kind of like how you know,
he
me
would
too.
like
Yeah.
go to his like he had family growing up. Like he would go to his grandmother's every night for dinner. And he's like, y'all's conversation. I'm watching this wrestling, and he would, you know, go to dinner at his grandmother's. Like it would be like 17, 18 people every night to have dinner, and like I'm not used to that.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah.
Like I had
You probably felt like he
4.
was on stage being in there at the table,
I
right?
have a lot. Like he
Like you being the new person at the table
Yes.
is like
his family. His mom has 18 brothers. I don't even know if it's like 13 though, for real.
really yeah.
Brothers and sisters.
Yeah, my mom has like 9 siblings.
It's a lot for me. I have one brother.
Yeah, me
and
too.
like we're not close like that. Like I love my brother, and like we cool, but like I'm not gonna go to his house every night to eat dinner, you know?
Yeah,
And that was weird for me because when we met, my mom was on drugs really heavy, and I was just on my own since I was 14, so I was just kind of
Really, so
thugging it.
about your life when you was younger, do you have your mom and dad was together or no?
no. Well, I have a Jerry Springer show. Are you ready?
Okay, tell us. We want to hear.
Yes,
it.
we
We
wanna
want to
hear
hear.
it.
You
If
want
you're
all the
willing to
juice?
tell, we want to hear it.
Listen, I'm an open book.
Yeah.
My mama tell you today. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't
Yeah.
gonna lie. No, my bio dad and my mom divorced when I was young because he was abusive, and I didn't see him for like 12 years before he died.
Yeah,
But my stepdad was there, and that wasn't like my stepdad. He was like my dad,
yeah.
and
And he cared about you a lot.
oh yeah, up until he died, like that was my dad.
Oh wow,
And-
you lost your dad and your stepdad.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I lost
Okay.
my bio dad, my stepdad, my bio dad is his name's Tim, and that's what I called him because he was never a father.
Yeah.
But my dad is Robert, and then I have my stepdad, which is Lester, which is in the business. So I have a lot of dads just floating around. Like my mom wasn't a whore or nothing, but like she was. Don't let me lie, she was there for a minute. She'll tell you. She'd be
You
like,
said for a minute.
She was trying to get that crack.
Oh well.
You're gonna hear all about Grams today. So, but
Was she on crack?
yeah, she was. Okay, so my bio dad and them split, and then he died, and then her and my dad got together, and they were together for a long time, and then she has restless leg syndrome, and she got put on medication that fucked her up. Like
bet.
it mind altering, like it made her a different person, and she got hooked on crack cocaine, and I think from the time I was like 14, 15 to like now, I've been just kind of floating around life.
Yeah.
And
Well, you're not floating anymore. You got
no,
you got a whole family.
I'm stable now.
Yeah, you got
That's right.
But I've just like I've never had like parenting, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm not doing too bad for somebody that didn't have a mom and dad for real.
yeah,
But
yeah.
That's true.
it was I mean, when my mom was on crack, my dad didn't know. Nobody knew. Like it was
She
a
was
big
sneaking.
secret. Oh yeah. So when they finally divorced, like she wouldn't let me see him. She was like, "Oh, that's not your real dad." You know, she would play us against each other.
Yeah.
But it wasn't her. It was the crack.
Yeah.
And but yeah, she used to like she was crazy. I remember we was living in this apartment, and I was with my oldest daughter's dad at the time,
Yeah.
and I got pregnant really young, but I was with him at the time, and she came to this apartment that we were living at, and a bunch of these guys came in with her, and the guys were talking real shady. They're like, "Yeah, she'll do. I think we can give her some money for this," and I was like,
Oh, hell no.
let me call. So Austin was there, but nobody knew it. So I walked upstairs. I was like, "Hey, I feel real uncomfortable. Like some shit's about to go down. And I don't feel comfortable being here by myself."
Yeah.
But that I don't. My mom was cracked out, so she doesn't. She'll say she doesn't remember, and I doubt that she does not remember because crack's a powerful drug.
Yeah,
but
sometimes you don't want to remember stuff.
yes, like if she went to like a
Selective, yeah.
therapist and all that, she probably could. But I don't want her to have to live through that
no.
because she's
There's
lived
no
through
reason-
it fucking enough.
There's no reason to bring it up. No.
But they were gonna try to buy me for whatever she wanted.
By you?
Yes.
And how old were you at this time? 15? Something
I
like
was 15, 16.
that? And you had already had a kid? You said?
No,
Hell
I had her
no.
at 18. No, it was
Okay.
right before I had her. And yeah, I was like 15 or 16 because I'd just gotten my license.
Yeah.
And yeah, and I heard that and I was like, no, I'm done. So I went and got Autumn's father, and I was like, we got to go. So he drugged me out of there. And as much as like when Autumn was first born,
Was she going to go for it or no? Was your
I
mom-
don't know.
You don't
I
know?
couldn't. I got it. I watch enough Lifetime movies
Yeah.
to like know when shit gets. I'm out.
Yeah.
2020. I know.
Yeah.
I'm not
You
gonna
jetted
be-
before you even
Yes.
found out and didn't need to know.
Well, I didn't know it, but my spirituality has always been with me, and like my instincts I've always went with, and like something in my belly was like, "Bitch, run!"
Yeah.
Now, so
you
I
think
ran.
you got a little ESP or whatever?
Oh yeah, it's like I can meet somebody that I don't know, and I'm like, something's wrong with you.
Yeah.
I feel it.
Yeah.
And I'll find
What
out
do
like
you think
murdered.
about Johnny?
Man, I don't know. No, actually, you actually carry a lot of light with you. You don't know. You may not know this. It may just be whoever you are. It may not be your light, but you have a lot of light around you. He's tired as shit though. He's like,
He
I
just
know,
got off
right?
work.
I got off work.
oh, I feel that. Where you work?
I work at Conduit up here on Fortune Drive. It
What's
used
that?
to be ACS, the call center. But I work
Shut
in the-
up! I've worked there.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I know, me too. That's the worst job I ever had.
Yeah.
He works
worst
in the
job.
mailroom, I
I
think,
work
right?
in the mailroom,
You lucky.
and I have to, till I get the water pump put on my car, I'm hitting the Shoe Leather Express.
Wow,
Kinda
so you
what-
extra.
What Larry's dad does.
Hey, my dad
Listen.
would do that too.
Y'all know Wild
Does the bus
Man.
not run that early?
It does, but when I don't have any cash on me,
Listen.
Yeah.
I stay
And I
broke.
don't- and I
Larry
don't-
carries all the cash because I'll spend it every minute.
Exactly.
Like he was bitching at me earlier. He was like, "How much we got left for them tags?" I was like, "Well, I had to get gas, and then I had to go get your dad's stuff. So like, I spent some of it." So, anyways, but yeah, y'all know Wild Man. He used to go with. He used to wrestle for PTW. Crazy Wild Man.
I know.
Dustin Edwards.
Okay.
Okay, well, he was a wrestler for us. Actually, he's probably on these episodes. He was raised like I was raised, so we was just struggling to survive, and he would walk everywhere.
Yeah.
He to a point where I'm like, let me come get you. He's like, no, it's just 2 hours
yeah.
for a 30-minute drive. No,
Yeah.
let me come get you. That's
Yeah.
how he was. I can't cut it.
He was like my
He
dad.
walked 2 hours to a show?
Yeah.
Wow.
He took a Greyhound bus, walked to a Greyhound bus, took the bus down to like a different state, Idaho, some weird state like that.
Yeah.
Just for a show. I was like, if it ain't my car
Yeah.
and my rules and $200, I ain't going.
Exactly.
I'm bougie. I'm not playing. I am bougie. But yeah, it's a lot. Wrestling.
Let's get back into your. I'm interested into
Oh.
your ESP stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah. No. I found my spirituality when my dad passed away.
Okay.
He died legally 5 times before he actually died, and I've saw them bring him back to life. And when he died, I was mad. I was mad at God. I was mad at the universe, everybody.
Yeah.
And I went, and my stepmom, hey, Kate, I know she's probably watching, but my stepmom took me to this medium, and this medium sat down, and he was like, I need to explain to you my religion. And I was like, why? And he goes, something's telling me you need to know. And I was like, okay. So he's explaining this spirituality to me, and I was like, shit, that's how I feel. Like, I know that there's something there, but I can't say that he died on a cross for us, but I know that something's there because shit happened. Like, you just know.
Exactly.
And so he went on about the medium or about the session, and he kept talking because my dad had passed, and he kept talking about this man. He was like, this man is so funny. And I was like, And he said that this man said that the steak over here is amazing. And because my dad couldn't eat for like 10 years. He had a
Really?
bag on his chest. He couldn't die. He didn't have an esophagus.
Oh, really?
And-
was it esophagus cancer or something?
No, he had his aorta split, and they put a
Oh,
stent
shit.
in, and then it rubbed against his esophagus, so they had to take it out.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So the very first thing he said was, "When I get over, I'm eating a steak," because he knew he was going to die.
Oh, wow.
And that's
So
what
he said that to
Yeah.
you, and then this guy said that to you.
Yes, and I was
there's
like,
no way that he
no.
could. No.
I Googled my dad to see what he could Google.
Yeah.
And the things that he said you can't Google. Like, he said he keeps flexing. And I was like, oh, my dad got real skinny when he got sick.
Yeah.
And he used to be like, he was so proud of his muscles because he was a skinny guy anyways. He was shaped kind of like him, tall and skinny. You know what I mean? Yeah. He didn't really he wasn't like Larry.
Yeah.
And when he got muscles, he was excited. And then when he got sick, he didn't have them anymore.
Yeah.
So it made him really sad. And he said he kept flexing and just little things. And he kept talking about like his esophagus, you know.
Really? So the
So, yeah.
medium said all that,
Yes.
and he didn't know none of that.
He did tell
There
me.
he is.
Yeah. Yeah, that's him.
Okay.
Victor
That's
Vargas.
wild. Yeah, Victor Vargas. Asshole. I love you though. But yeah, and he actually told me. He said, "I don't know what it is." He said, he said, "I can't give you a time frame, but I can tell you either in 5 days, weeks, months, years, you're going to have something happen in your life, and you're gonna say, 'God, I wish my dad was here.' No, he's gonna be there. He already knows it's coming."
Yeah.
And I'm thinking like the worst. 5 months to that day, I found out I was pregnant with Annie.
Oh.
And the first thing I thought was, God, he is here. And then that's where my spirituality hit. And
Yeah.
I was like, they are not gone.
Yeah.
They still here floating. Like my grandmother,
Yeah.
when we got the bar, that bitch was like, if you don't open up this bar, dead as shit. If you don't open this fucking... I was like, I hear you. Stop. Calm down. We're getting there.
So you actually heard her talk to you?
Yeah, I hear the Larry had proposed and we was looking for dresses. And the night before I went dress shopping, I had a dream. And in my dream, I'm standing at the altar about to walk down, and I look at my dad. He was passed at the time.
Yeah.
I looked at my dad, and I looked down at my dress, and he goes, "Well, aren't you glad you picked that dress and not the one you originally wanted? You're so beautiful." And we opened up the doors, and I walked down the aisle. We go to the dress shop, and I'm going down aisles and aisles and aisles, like 6 or 7. And I'll
Yeah.
go down like this last one, and there's this dress that's kind of poked out a little bit more than the other ones. And I kind of do this. It's the same fucking dress.
Oh,
I shit.
wow.
And I was like, oh, this is it. Like, I get goosebumps. Like,
That's crazy.
That's the dress.
That
So
I
is
you
had.
had
crazy.
you had a dream about that dress,
Yep.
and you went in there,
And it was there, and it was just
it was poking out for you.
a little bit more
You
than
think
the
he was
other.
grabbing it?
Oh, yeah.
He was
oh,
holding
yeah.
it out.
It's
It's like,
yeah,
I can
there
only
it is.
get so much.
This
but
is
yeah.
it. Yeah.
He's my guardian angel. He knows he saves my life more than once.
I
But
feel like that too around my dad that passed away. And
Yeah.
my sister.
it's an amazing feeling to feel like they're not gone.
Yeah.
Because it's never like you. I miss my dad and I miss my grandmother, but we about to see each other anyway. So
That's
I mean,
true.
not anytime soon. They know that, but like we about to be together again.
Yeah.
But yeah, like with him, like he's very. I have a friend. It's a friend of a friend, and she came to one of our parties one time, and she walked in, and it was like there was a cloud over her. She didn't look like there was shade, but it was like I saw it.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Ooh, boo! Like there's something going on, ain't there?" And she left the house and went to her house at about 4:00 in the morning. She messaged me and she said, "My kids wouldn't go to sleep because they said there was something in my house." And I was like, "Boo, I know.
Yeah.
It follows you, but I know. You better call a priest because I don't know how to take care of you
Yeah,
yet. I'm not there
exactly.
yet. Call Lexi Green. Listen, Lexi Green on Facebook, she'll get you. My tag team partner, she'll get you.
She knows how to get rid of spirits.
She's actually. If it wasn't for Lexi, I probably wouldn't be as far in my spirituality as I am.
Yeah.
We are witches.
Yeah.
I
That was what I was
going
gonna
to
ask you, but I didn't know.
Oh yeah, no, it's
Yeah,
It's kinda,
yeah.
Are you a Jew? That's how it feels. Like people would be so
Yeah.
about open about it. But I'm a witch. I'll loud and proud.
Yeah.
And
You need to meet Priscilla then.
oh yeah,
That's
I think
right,
we'd get
trust
along.
me.
Yeah.
Me and Lexi, actually, our tag team name, Petty Spirits, comes from that.
Hell yeah.
My daughter was going through some shit at school, and she ended up having to go to the mental institute in Bourbon County,
Okay.
and like it hit me hard. And I called Lexi, and I was like, we hadn't talked in a year and a half, like we hadn't seen each other.
Yeah.
And I was like, I need you now. and she stopped everything she was doing. This is why, like, everybody can hate on Lexi, but I love Lexi.
Yeah.
And she stopped everything that she was doing and was like, I'm going to come to you. She scooped me up. She took me into the wilderness. She did her Reiki session on me, and that was it. Like, I was like, I'm in love. Like, I feel it. And
The Reiki session, what's that? It's like ruins?
No, it's like we did it in an awkward situation because we was in the wilderness.
Yeah.
But typically, she would lay you down on a table, kind of like a massage table.
Okay, yeah.
And she'll just do like she's taking the energy
Okay, yeah.
and replacing it.
I've actually been through one of those
Yes.
years and years ago, but I've been through that.
Amazing feeling.
Yeah, yeah.
And it was so funny because we went on this walk. She's my daughter. If anybody who can't see her, my daughter's here. She's 14. She's a beautiful little redhead. She's an asshole too. I know, you hear me. But they've been down this path that we went on, and the very first time she took me we were just by ourselves. We had our crystals, we had our incense, and there was this barn that was just randomly in this trail. And the very first time I walked up on it, I was like, oh no, whoever is in that barn don't want us in that barn, because you can just feel the radiation, can't you? You can just feel it.
Headache.
Yeah. It feels like someone, like, you ever walk into a room and it's really quiet, like suddenly, and everybody stares at you?
Yes.
That's how it felt.
Yeah.
Like, you could just feel that. And I was like, no, I'm good.
In
And,
that barn? So y'all walked into the barn? Or
Yeah,
no?
of course.
Yeah.
Because I'm all about, I watch
yeah.
Ghost Adventures. I'm all
Just check
about
it
it.
out. Yeah.
Let's
Me
just
too.
go. And, but I'm not in there making them mad. I'm here respectfully.
Yeah.
I love you guys respectfully. Don't fuck with me. I won't fuck with you.
And don't follow us home.
Don't follow. That's the first thing I say. Anytime I do any kind of investigation, is I'm here to learn about you. I'm here to know what you want me to know. Don't follow me home.
Yeah.
I won't go to your house no more. Don't come to mine.
Exactly.
That's right.
So I even got Larry, before me and Larry like got together, he wasn't about it.
Yeah.
He was not about it. It was God and that's it. You
Yeah.
know, God and devil. And here recently, like even him, like we've gone through some things after we lost the bar, and we were just super stressed about. I mean, he still had his construction company, but you know, the bar was our main and how we made money.
Yeah.
And when we lost it, like it hit us really hard. And then all of a sudden he was like, man, I'm seeing a bunch of 11-11s and I'm seeing all these good omens. And I was like, got your ass.
Yeah.
I knew I was going to turn you to the dark side.
Turn you to the dark side.
Listen, he already calls himself what's he call himself?
Warlock?
Warlock.
Warlock.
Yep.
He's like, I'm a warlock over here. And I'm like,
I think
stop
that
it.
Priscilla said that I was a warlock or a wizard, one or the other.
Most men don't like to be called witches. They think it's very feminine, but
Yeah.
it's not.
No.
It's all the same. But Larry is a little witch.
A lot of guys are witches.
Yeah. So, but yeah, like I said, and if it's all about energy, a lot of witches use like herbs and all of this. Like Lexi, I'm jealous of her altar at her house.
Really?
She has got everything. I
So
wish I had half
deep
of it.
into it.
She's making candles and dream catchers now. I'll have to have her. I'll send you guys so y'all can like plug that too. But yeah, Lexi
will.
Green.
We'll
yeah,
put one up on the wall.
yeah. I'll send you guys one. Yes, Lexi
definitely.
Green on Facebook, my tag team partner. So she does. She makes candles and dream catchers now. She's amazing, and she helped me work with energy. I'm more of like I can walk into a room and I'll feel the energy, and if
Yeah.
it feels negative, I will shortly absorb that negativity. I'll have to walk away and get rid of it.
Yeah.
Before I can.
And how do you get rid of it?
Grounding. You
Take your shoes off and plant
yeah,
them in the ground.
That's literally all it is. And a lot of people think that being a witch, you have to spend so much money and you have to go do all these things, and you don't.
No,
You
it's,
don't.
it's witchcraft is more of nature thing, right?
That's right.
Yes.
It's more of like being part of the nature.
And it's all about where you live. Like, I live in Cynthiana. You guys live in Lexington.
Yeah.
Your energy here is way different than Cynthiana.
Oh, Cynthiana has
Crackhead energy, yeah.
has a reputation of being like
I mean, that is true.
a witchcraft place anyway, right?
Carla, she has, I'm terrible with names. Appalachian Roots, I think is what it's called.
Appalachian.
Yes, Roots up in Cynthiana. And anytime I need anything, Carla's my girl. She will. I had an incident happen.
She has a little shop or something.
Yep, she has. I think it's like Pleasant Street, and down there in
It's like a
Cynthiana.
little witchcraft.
Oh yeah.
store.
She's got crystals. She's got incense. She does work on people. Like right before the bar closed. I'll tell it all.
So did you sense that coming?
No.
You was too caught up in it.
I think yes.
Yeah. Sometimes
Yes.
you get too caught up in it. You can't really tell things about yourself, but you can tell more things about other people.
Yes. Just like a therapist.
Yeah. Exactly.
We had some things happen, and we had a partner and his wife when we first opened the bar. We had a partner, and they are no longer with us. And we had somebody call ABC on us over some stupid shit. And so I went to Carla and I was like, hey, I feel like somebody's throwing some negative energy at me. I do not put spells on people, because what you put towards people, you get 10 times fold.
Yeah, exactly.
I just give them back what they gave me.
Yeah.
Because I'm not putting a spell on you. I'm just giving you back what you gave me.
That's right.
And she did this, she does this, like, egg ritual thing. And she rubs this egg, and then she cracks it, and the egg yolks will tell you certain things.
Really?
So good. And exactly what she said is like exactly what's been happening. She was like, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not going to lie to you because you're paying me, but some shit's going to happen that's going to mess your world up. She's like, you're not done. Like, you're going to go through drama. But no, at the end, you're going to be just fine. But
Yeah.
you have to go through this.
Yeah.
And it was almost on cue because we lost the bar.
Yeah.
Me and Larry were struggling over, not normal couple shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And then all of a sudden, like, his partner Johnny was like, I have a construction business, and Larry was like, well, I have a construction business, but the partner that came into the bar with us was his construction partner, and he left.
Yeah.
So he was looking for another partner that can do the construction with it, and it just kind of fell into place.
Yeah.
And
Well, sometimes things have to
yes.
fall apart to go and move on to that next step. And
Yes.
y'all experienced having owned a bar and this, but maybe that wasn't for you guys.
It wasn't.
Yeah.
We realized now that we don't have the bar, it was not.
And actually, when I was there at the bar, I could tell stress on you.
I'm such a happier person now.
And I remember.
I mean, I could tell that
I
there
stressed.
was. I could tell there
Yeah.
was so much stress. on
That building's haunted as fuck, too.
You. I'm sure.
Oh, I knew.
Yeah.
We've had, we had an investigation with, I'm sure you got Nick. I'm
Oh,
sure you
Nick,
guys know.
yeah, Nick's awesome.
Yep.
He actually made our song for us.
Andy Podcast.
I knew that was his voice.
Yeah.
He's got a very distinct voice.
Yeah, he made that for us.
Ball.
Yeah.
Huh?
Like that ball that flew off what is it?
The cup. So we were full bar. It was full. Everybody. I mean, there had to be 60 or so people in there.
Yeah.
Music was blaring. Me and my bartender were probably this close, just kind of shooting the shit.
Yeah.
And there was a bottle, and it was a mixer bottle, so the top came off.
Yeah.
And we were just talking. All of a sudden, it said "floop" and flew.
No
I looked at her and I was
shit.
like, "You can have it. I'm selling the bar today.
I'm
$1.
outta here.
I'm done."
I'm leaving. I'm never
Yes.
coming back.
Right.
And to a point like that, the bar is why Larry believe in ghosts right now.
Yeah.
He saw him twice.
Really?
And Nick and them actually came in and we did an investigation.
Uh-huh.
And
I love Nick. He has
Yeah.
so many
I watched that
podcasts. He
investigation.
does.
he does. He has a ton, don't he?
He has a ton of podcasts. He's
does.
awesome, man.
He boosted my confidence. I
I've
had
seen
a
you on
podcast
it.
with
I-
it.
yeah,
Yeah,
I've
he
seen
was
you
like,
on
"You're
there."
so good," and I was like, "I know."
Yeah.
So
I know.
I'm the best, but I'm not gonna brag. But yeah, no, they did an investigation. Him and Tanner
Yeah.
and Travis, I think is the other guy.
Uh-huh.
It starts with a T.
Yeah.
Maybe it's Benjamin.
I think so. That was Travis.
I don't know. I'm terrible with names. I'll call you Bob by the end of the night. Your name's probably like
I'm not good with names either. These
terrible.
guys have to remind me of
Yes.
people's names all the time.
I'm like you over there with the.
Yeah.
If you ever came to our bar and you got a ticket and I didn't know your name was probably like guy in a red hat or
guy in a
guy
red
with the
hat.
glasses
Yeah.
or guy with 3 girlfriends.
Johnny reminds me all the time of like this guy's name and that guy. I'm like, what? Do we know that guy, Johnny? He's like,
Yes.
yeah, we seen him at Bar Brawl. This. Oh, okay, I
Yes.
know what you're talking about.
You know,
He's my memory, I guess.
yes, Mike is Michael Elkhorn. Do you know him?
I know.
Well, he
Johnny
come-
knows him.
Okay, well, yeah, he.
I was supposed to
he used
know him,
come into the
probably.
bar- yes, well, he came into the bar and he would always come with his ex-wife and their friend, and they always came together.
Yeah.
Okay, I tried to tell him he was drunk one time because he asked me, he was like, why does my ticket say threesome? And I was like, because y'all come together. I'm not going to put all y'all's name on this ticket, threesome, because my bartenders know who I'm talking about. Them three right there on the same ticket.
Yeah.
That's right.
So, like, that was me. I'm terrible. But, and, you know, anyways, back to the hunt. But we were doing an investigation in there, and we found some shit. Like, there's this thing that it's like, it's a camera, and whatever it's watching, if there's a person there, it shows like a stick figure of the person. And there was one all over the bar.
Some of Nick's equipment.
Yes.
Yeah.
And there was one by the front door, and then we did two. One was just like me, Nick, and Tanner, because I'm a ghost investigation, like Buffy. I'm like Ghost Adventures, Taps. I watch all of them.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find a ghost today because
Yeah,
I've never
exactly.
seen one.
Yeah.
Straight up, never seen one. And
Yeah.
I want to. And the second time we went, Larry was with us. And he has all the balls in our relationship. So they were like, who wants to go downstairs in the basement in the dark by themselves? Not me.
Larry was
'cause
like, I'll go.
I'll get possessed. I have dark in me. I know that. And I will get possessed like that. And
Yeah.
I'm
Larry
not about
said,
that
I ain't
life.
afraid of no ghosts. I'll go down there.
And
I'll get
listen,
him
didn't he though? You best believe he did. And he
Yep.
sat down there and was like, come on, mother. And I was like, stop.
He was
Yeah.
inviting them to
Yeah.
I tell my kids that all the time. I'm like, my kids, when they were younger, they'd be like scared. I'm like, they can't. You ain't gotta be scared. Look at me. I'm huge.
Yes.
I will beat a fucking ghost's
Yes,
ass. Like
right
and they
now,
were like,
let's
they're,
go.
They're like, okay, I'll go to sleep now. And I'm like,
Yes.
yeah, that's. I
tell-
dare
yes.
I dare a ghost to step up to
Hey,
this
I've
month.
had ghosts around my family for years.
I bet you get followed a lot, don't you?
Yep.
Is your house haunted right now?
Not yet. Oh, actually, yes.
Not yet.
Actually, yes. The house that I'm living in does have a
It's
lot of
not
ghosts.
your house, baby. It's you. They follow you. It ain't your house.
It's you, Johnny.
It's you. Swear to God.
Who's around him? You think?
I don't know. You have a lot of energy. It may not be people in general, but
Yeah.
you have a lot of energy that follows you.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
He's a star. I mean, he is like people love him.
Jim Chadwick himself is following you
No,
around, making sure you're doing everything right.
Like the fans love him. Everybody loves Johnny.
I do. I love when he comes to the shows. He hypes it up.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, "Who's the guy in the jacket?" I'm like, "The man." What the fuck?
That's the man right there.
Roger
Superfly.
Ruffin's the man. No, he's the man. No, I love you too, Roger. But yeah, he's you got a lot of energy. Like I don't even think that it's like people that follow you. I think energy attracts to you. I think that grounding would do you. I don't know.
Yeah.
The energy works with you though. Like it's not negative. It's not like bad. It's not anything like that. It's just like you pick it up. I think that a lot of people pick up other people's energy. I think a lot of people will say that they're what's the word? God, Paige. Whatever it is, like they can what's the word I'm looking for?
What was the sentence you said?
Oh, see, my daughter has to help me on everything, y'all. Listen, I'm the dumbest person. I can't even spell straight up. Can't spell.
Oh,
but
shit.
I'll look at
Johnny,
my
tell
14.
Who spells around here for me?
Me.
Johnny.
Ain't me.
Johnny spells around
It
for
ain't
me.
me. My 14-year-old
I
got
was
to
like,
tell me.
before you got here, I was like, Johnny, how you spell Paige? He was like,
It's the hardest.
I know how to
easiest
do
name.
it, but my confidence is bullshit on
That's
it.
what it is.
Yeah.
That's mine. Like I could
Yeah.
probably spell, but I'm just like, I
Yeah,
look at
so
it like that looks fucked up.
He look he
Oh, look, it's my
Larry D.
husband.
yeah.
Oh,
On
he's so
impact.
Yeah.
handsome. He told his daddy, and I'll cry for real, but he told his daddy that if he had to shave his head, that Larry would shave his head too.
Uh-huh.
Larry ain't had a shaved head in 10 years.
Yeah.
I like his long hair. I like his long hair.
Yeah.
I didn't think that I would ever have to put my hair together and then my husband's hair together, but you know, we're here.
Yeah.
He'll come to me every morning like, "Can you brush my hair and put it in a ponytail?" I'm like, "Yes, baby.
Hook me up.
Yes, I got you, sweetheart."
He's got his own hair and makeup.
He is,
Yeah.
and he's those eyes. Oh,
He's
he's
a
got
great
these
dad,
pretty.
Aw, she's
He-
in love.
Man, everybody says that. They're like, "You still got that like honeymoon phase." I was like, "Oh, you don't see us when we get home. I
Yeah.
could kill him." No,
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, but you love him.
I
We
do.
can tell. Yeah.
Everybody's like, "Oh, you probably have to put up with Larry," and I'm like, I mean, I do. There's things that I
Yeah,
put
but he
up
probably
with.
puts up with you
He
too.
puts up with so much shit from
Yeah.
me. Listen, y'all think I'm this cool. I'm an asshole. I'm bougie. I gotta have certain things. I have to have them there. Like I'm sick. Like
Yeah.
I have mental issues. Like I don't know if anybody suffers from PTSD, but like it's not fun.
It's not fun at all.
I mean, y'all can tell from the stories. Like my mom fucked me up as a child.
Yeah. Now
she's been sober, and I will tell this to everyone. She's been sober for going on 6 years.
That's great.
And, yes,
that's great. Sean's been sober for what, 8 now?
It's 8 now.
8 years in September.
From what?
Well, for me, it was just booze.
Listen, there ain't no just about it.
Yeah.
A drug is a drug is a drug.
Booze is a bad thing.
Yeah.
Drinking is
I've tried other stuff. It just
when you go to a meeting, what do you say? Hey, I'm an addict. That's
I'm an alcoholic.
Listen. A drug is a drug is a drug. My mama will tell you. They say that no sin's bigger than the other. Neither is addiction.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm off black strippers for 3 weeks.
Listen,
Oh, come on.
3 hours.
man,
Shut
that's
up.
a hard one to kick because they got them big booties. You think,
Yeah.
listen,
That's
you
right.
got them big old booties.
That's
You'll
in 3
find
weeks,
but
Paige
3 years.
loves the women. Oh, I love the women.
Oh, you
That's
love
why
the
my
women?
husband loves me so much.
Oh, yeah.
Because he loves that I love women.
Uh-huh.
So yeah.
Yeah.
My daughter's probably like, fuck this. I don't want to hear.
I don't
want
wanna
to
hear all this
shit. Me and her mom. Shout out to Amanda. I don't know if she'll ever hear this, but shout out to Amanda because that's her bio mom.
Uh-huh.
And we've been through some shit together, me and her mama. Like
Oh, so y'all are friends?
now, yes,
Yeah.
we went from like fighting each other to like
Be best buddies.
like I called her today and was like, hey.
That's
Larry's
awesome.
dad has cancer. What are we gonna do?
Yeah.
And she's like, I got you. Just tell me what you need.
That's awesome.
Yes.
That's very, very awesome.
Rare.
That is
Yeah.
very
It's
awesome.
very
It's
yeah.
very rare, but it's awesome.
It is. She's I think the reason why I'm so easy to not forgive her for anything that we've done to each other, but I think that it's because she was an addict.
Yeah.
And I see a lot of my mother in her, and I know that she could be a good person.
Yeah.
And I knew that she could. And she's been sober for a while now. And she just recently got remarried, and the guy's so amazing to her. And
That's awesome.
like I said, it took a long time for us to get where we are, but I'm so glad that I have a friend and his ex-wife because
Yeah.
she's literally the only person that understands
Yeah.
the shit that Larry does. And I'm
Yeah.
like, let me call Amanda because I know that she did the same. Let me see what
Exactly.
she did to get you to calm down.
Yeah. I just got some pointers from her.
It does, and a lot of people are like, "Don't you think that's weird? That's his ex-wife. They used to be together." And I'm like, I wrestled
Yeah.
with about 17. No, I'm just kidding. I've been in a lot. I've been in a room with a lot of women that want my husband.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
I'm sure there's a lot of women that throw themselves at him.
a lot. No,
I'm sure. Yeah, he's a damn star.
he's a
Handsome
fucking-
man. He's a
he's
star.
so
Someone touched the best hand in the house.
they do. Listen, it takes a lot of money. No.
You'll sell him, right? He's just not
Listen,
cheap. Not
everybody's
cheaply.
like, Paige, start an OnlyFans. I was like, no, but my husband will. I'll sell that motherfucker's body right now. I'm
Exactly.
like,
You
oh,
probably,
right
y'all
now.
probably could do that. Just take pictures of him when he's sleeping and sell them.
Or
Don't
take-
think I won't.
Or take pictures of his hand and say the best
Listen.
hand in the house, no matter what. it does.
Listen, what's that new song? I need a big boy. That big boys is in. Them big boys is them thick boys is coming in style, and I've had one forever. Okay, he's
That's right.
mine. And I think it took a very long time, and it took my spirituality for me to be like, I used to be. Anybody that knew me back in the day, like they'd be like, "Don't talk to him. Don't do it.
Don't talk to Larry.
Yeah, she'll fucking kill you." And now, oh yeah.
About you. You were jealous.
Oh, God,
Yeah.
don't look his way.
Yeah.
I was the worst. Like, my kids know
Yeah.
my attitude. Like, my kids be the one, like, you know, when the mamas come to the school and they threaten to, like, that's me.
Uh-huh.
The mama beggar.
I'm that mom. So I'm just that anything. I love with such a passion that if I love it, I love it.
Yeah.
And if I don't, you don't exist. So, he's such an amazing guy.
Oh, that's
Fuck him.
great.
Hey, Larry D's awesome.
Yeah, you're mad at him for being so awesome.
You know what? You can be because he's so. Like I said, I used to be so jealous, but like now I look at him and I'm like,
Yeah.
you know, all of these women can throw themselves, but
But he's
still
loyal
coming
to
home.
you.
Yes, he
He's very
loves
loyal.
me.
Straight.
Yes, and he knows. I know at the end of the day, whether we're best friends, lovers, husband, wife, whatever, that at the end of the day, he's going to do whatever it takes to make me and our kids happy.
Yeah.
And I couldn't ask for a better man.
Yeah,
I
that's
couldn't.
awesome.
Yes, Mom, she's a wrestler.
Yeah, yes, I am a wrestler. I try not to be. No,
And a witch, a
witch.
witchy wrestler.
Yep.
listen, y'all.
No, we talk to wrestlers all the time. We're glad you
We
have
love
a
this
witchy
kind of
side.
talk.
I love it. Yeah, well, I bet y'all talking about wrestling all the time, don't
We
y'all?
do. We talk
Yes.
about wrestling.
Something
all
new
the
is
time.
pretty good.
Yeah.
I'll bring a whole vibe to y'all's podcast. Y'all
Yeah.
want me here all the time. I'll be y'all's special guest every week. I'm not
Hey,
playing.
Chris
Yeah.
Blade would like that.
I'm sure he would.
Yeah, Chris Blade. He's sitting at home crying, and I could have
said,
been there.
He said,
Larry's
Is
the
that
big
Autumn
teddy
or
bear at
Delaney?
heart until you piss him off or get on his bad side.
that's
And that is Delaney, Chris.
Delaney. Oh, the baby.
He asked,
baby.
was it Autumn? Or
No. Oh yeah, him and all. Cause Autumn was always with me, but
Oh, Autumn's your
yeah, my oldest. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's going through some teenage shit. So I shipped her down to my mama. Cause
How old is she?
14.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
if y'all ever meet my mom now,
Yeah. She different than she was when you were.
when I was a child, I couldn't get away with shit,
Yeah.
and it's still that way. But like she's more like her favorite quote ever is, "I've sucked enough dick for all of us. I ain't got a lot today." And I'm like, "Mother!"
I think that was her
Yes.
inside the comments earlier, Beverly Morgan.
Yes. Does she not? She don't give a shit who's around either. That's why I'm so open. I think that's why.
Yeah.
And they say that people who cuss are very
At
tell
least
the truth a lot.
Yeah,
So
at
I'm
least
like,
she can.
fuck this.
At least she's okay with where she's
Open.
been, and she's
Yes.
she's can admit to her mistakes
Yes.
and live up to it.
Now, some things, like I said, she doesn't remember honestly.
Yeah.
Like I've told her about the selling thing, and she's like,
Yeah.
"Paige, I swear to God, I'm so sorry that I don't remember it." I'm like,
Yeah.
she just found out she has
Hey.
legions on her brain because of the cocaine that she used to
And
do.
your mama just said sure have.
See, shut the fuck up. So we don't need to know how many.
Is she on there?
She probably,
Yep,
she
Beverly
probably is.
Morgan.
Yeah, that's my mama. That's my mama. I love you. I love you. Like I said, my daughter's down there with her because she's putting that. She's in a homegrown scare straight program. My mom don't play. My mom's taking her to like meetings, and she
Your
just
daughter?
Yeah, she.
And she
Truth be
hasn't-
told, she stuck out and she tried to be grown and she
Oh,
tried to
she
sneak
snuck
out.
out. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So I was like, "Oh, you gonna sneak out of my house? Oh, I'm gonna ship you to my mama where you can't sneak out
Yeah.
and you going to meetings. Hi, I'm Autumn. I'm an addict. Don't fuck with me." So I shipped her down to my mom's, and she's been taking her to meetings and just showing her like that's not the life you want.
No.
And my mom has said that more than enough times, and my daughter's so good. She has too big of a heart.
Yeah.
She trusts anybody, and that scares me. And she just wants to be liked, and she just wants to fit in, but she don't need to.
Yeah.
She's a star of her own. She doesn't need friends, and I know she's probably watching with her now, but you are beautiful and you are wonderful, and you don't need them friends. Fuck them friends.
Yeah.
right.
Friends will get you in trouble unless you have a friend like Johnny Lee. And
He has to have that kind of energy, boy. I tell
Yeah,
you,
I
he
know.
just you
Johnny,
you read it. You
Johnny's
just,
one of my best friends.
Yes, you're like it's like a spotlight's on you all the time.
Yeah.
Like,
It used to be
yeah.
his job to say nice things about me, but I've been saying nice things about him lately a lot.
Oh, we're switching. I love
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
And my mom said nice to meet you and your mother on there.
Oh, it's nice to meet you. What's
Her
your mom's
name's
name?
Mary Snowden.
Mary. Her name is Mary. Oh, I bet she's beautiful, ain't she? She got white hair.
Nope, she's got brown hair.
Gosh, so she still got her natural hair.
Johnny's a
Yep.
baby. Johnny's only what? What are you only 33?
I'm only 33.
You're 33.
Yeah, he's a
Yep.
baby.
Oh, I thought you was older than that, boy. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now you have some old souls with you, boy. Like one sets in you. Like you.
Probably his dad. He's real close to his
How
dad.
old? How old? Your dad passed.
Yep.
Yeah, his dad.
How old was your
passed.
dad when he passed?
47 years old.
Oh yeah.
That was too young, dude.
Yeah, my dad was 42 when he died. Yeah.
And you had a sister pass away. Like,
She was living in 2005.
really? What happened?
She died from Grandma Caesar.
Oh, no way.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
I didn't know that about you, Johnny. We never talked about that.
Look, I
so.
come on the show. We found out everything.
I mean, her birthday was what, February the 14th?
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, he was talking about her on
Yeah.
Facebook, and I wanted to ask you in person about it, but
Yeah. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you're I don't think it's your dad.
She's with him.
Yeah, I think they probably sit with you, but it's not your dad. There's somebody like you was like reincarnated.
Oh, wow.
Like somebody came through with you. Like you're not just you. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Like you're not just you.
That makes sense.
I have a very fucked up way of telling you that you're probably haunted, but
Johnny's haunted.
I
What do you get about? Is there any bad things you feel about me or good
no,
things?
it's not good or bad.
Yeah.
I don't think that you haven't had a lot of trauma in your life, have you?
Not much. No.
No, you could tell. Like
Well, my dad was when we growing up. My dad and mom were together and loved me, but my dad was crazy.
yeah,
Yeah, I see my dad like shoot like 3 people.
was he an alcoholic?
Different, yeah, alcoholic.
Okay.
Three different times. Like so.
Did they die?
No.
Where did he shoot 'em?
They didn't die. He shot him with a shotgun. I got the shotgun right over there in the corner. The blue one.
Yep, the moonshiner shotgun.
The blue shotgun. I had it remade. I seen him shoot 3 people with that.
What did he shoot him for?
I don't know. You know, he's this old gangster.
Well, they
I
were
guess.
trying to-
And your dad's no longer here. You said right?
No, he's still here. Yeah, he's like 77.
Mm,
Yeah, he's a old gangster.
that is that is gang. I just hit my teeth. That is
We,
gangster.
We
that is
One
listen.
time he picked me up from school. He was living here in Lexington. He picked me up from school and he's like getting a car, you know.
yeah.
And him and my friend Jimmy that just passed, my cousin that just passed.
Oh gosh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, he passed about a month or 2 ago.
Mm.
They were in the car together in the front seat and they were talking about something and
Yeah.
they got out and he pulled up to this pool hall
Yeah.
and they got out and they got in the back and they got these big sticks and shit out.
I'm
right?
here for it.
Yeah, and they go up to the door and he gives me the table leg to a damn fucking table, you know.
I'm here for
and
it.
he's like, you stand outside here, this door. If anybody comes out, you hit them with this. And I was scared to death. I was
How old
like
was you?
16 years old or 14 years old, 15 years old, 16 years old. Standing out there, and I'm like, you know, I'm just standing there, you know.
Like I'm gonna do what he says
They
though.
they went in and fucking,
Ramshacked it.
they went in there.
What for?
I have no idea.
You just did what he said.
Yeah, you know, old gangster. Fucking,
How old is he? 77. You said.
Yeah, old gangster shit. Just like, you know, they were I don't know, doing something.
When he was that age, what was it? 80s.
I'm 49, so it was 90s, I guess. 90s. Probably some.
Yeah, I don't. You're different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that right?
You're different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I can just, you know, I've just seen all kinds of stuff, and you know, I've been, you know, here and there, you know.
I think that's what it is. I think that you're very. It's like you still have your innocence. Does that make sense?
That's cool.
Like he definitely. What's his name?
Sean.
Sean.
Jones.
I will forget his name. I just know he comes to the shows. I'm
Yeah.
like tall guy with glasses. So
Mr. Belt guy. Too.
no, you're the jacket guy.
Yep.
So when you come to the bar, if you ever got tapped and it was a jacket, that's you.
He's a jacket guy.
yeah.
Sparkly
Yeah.
fucker.
I know Andy just because podcast. So but no, like you two are very different than him.
Yeah.
Like he's
He's the heel.
yeah.
Well, not, we're heels too, I guess.
Yeah.
kinda,
Well, I
but-
think everybody's got a little hill on them.
Yeah,
Let's be honest.
Right.
yeah.
Like I think that's why I love Larry's so much is because no matter good guy, bad guy, he's Larry.
Yeah,
No
yeah.
matter what,
He's
like
the same
he could
character.
be he
Good
could be
or bad,
a
he's
good
the
and
same.
somebody ram off at the mouth and yes,
Yeah.
baby,
And you know what?
yes.
We just got Dustin Edwards in there. He said, "Oh, we telling ghost stories because I got ghosts."
Listen, I got you, Dustin, I got you. So listen to this, okay? This you think about Ghost. He almost got possessed straight up. Can't make it up. Almost got possessed. Like I'll take my glasses off. It's
Who,
that
this
serious.
guy you're talking about?
Yes, his
Yup,
name is
Vargas.
Victor Vargas.
Yep.
So he was living in this house that if I sell anything wrong, he will come and correct me. So I already know. He was living in this house that, like his grandparents lived in, right? And his grandfather ended up passing away or whatever. So this house is haunted. Like he was sitting on a couch in broad daylight and it just started shaking, like shaking.
Really? And you were there?
No,
no.
This is this.
This is a story that he told you?
This is about and I know that it's real.
He said, don't tell my demon stories.
Oh, I'm telling it. I'm telling all of it. So, anyway, so a bunch of stuff had happened. Stuff was flying off the, normal ghost shit.
Yeah.
And he said that he was talking to his auntie one day, and because he was having this dream, and he was talking to his grandfather, and his grandfather's hands would get really long, or his face would get like really long, like it was his face or the way he looked would look odd.
Wow.
And he was talking to his auntie about it, and his auntie was having the same fucking dreams. You know what that means? If you're having a dream of somebody that you love and their face or their arm is distorted,
Yeah.
that's a demon trying to possess you. They're trying to,
Really?
yes.
Really?
So it was trying to come through his auntie, and it couldn't go through his auntie. So I'm guessing it tried to go through him. So all this,
There he was.
yeah, I was gonna say there he was. All this crazy stuff, like stuff that normal people would have already moved out of their house, was doing. And finally, he was coming through this room, or coming out of a room, or going beside a room, whatever it was, and he heard this like in his ear, and he was like, "No, I'm done."
Yeah.
And he left and never went back.
Wow.
But he was very close to being possessed. Like it was shutting him off from everybody. Yeah.
Was the demon there at that house? I guess?
I would love Dustin hook a bitch up. I would love to go to his house. So
Get him on the podcast.
oh my
will.
God,
I'll
yes.
hit him up.
You should. He's got to tell you the whole story. Like that was mild to what he told me.
If I-
Very
Does he-
mild.
Does he wrestle still? Does he wrestle? No,
he doesn't. Him got a little girlfriend. I'm so proud of him. When we first met, I was like, "Oh, he's gonna be a loner forever." No,
Get
he's
him
not.
down here. He'll walk to the podcast.
He will. He lives in Winchester. He will walk. He
I'll
don't
hit
care.
you up, Dustin.
I'll come pick you up for this one. But yeah, he almost got possessed, and like it's
Was this in Winchester? He got him possessed.
I don't know. I guess so, but I don't know. It was the house that his grandparents
Oh,
owned.
yeah.
So, but yeah, his energy is very he can get possessed very easily. You could tell.
Really? Why you think that is? He's just
Dark.
So he's dark.
Not him. No, it just there's dark in him. Like there's dark in me. I know. Like, you ever seen Vampire Diaries?
No.
Okay, it's a very
I have.
girly movie.
I've seen it.
She
I've
said.
seen it. I
She
got
said
it.
you're gonna bring it up. I already know.
He said he was living in Lexington.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's not what I want to think on the TV. No.
No.
That's a different podcast for that one. But yeah, no, he Vampire Diaries, there's like a switch that you can turn off. And it just turns off all emotions. And I feel like that's very true in humans. I
Yeah.
feel like every human has a switch. And somebody like me or Dustin, Larry, he's so light, he doesn't know it. He's so good, he
Yeah.
doesn't know it.
Yeah.
But like somebody like me or even I'll worry about my daughter Autumn. Is there's just like a darkness in there that's just there that
So is it
a
like
demon can
so is
smell
it-
off.
Is it more like the yin and the yang because it's a dark and a light to everybody, and
Yep.
and you
Yeah.
just have more dark and he has more
Yes.
light? Is
Make
that what
him
it is?
yin and yang.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
true. That's like when I went to Miss Jerry, I believe is her name. That she works with Carla, the one in Cincinnati, Cynthiana, and when I went to her and she told me, she was like, when she said that I was the male and Larry is the feminine of a relationship, and
Yeah.
it's nothing like he's
No, so the yin and the yang.
Yeah, yes.
Like he's, I don't know which one it is, but
Yes.
you're yang and he's yang.
Yes.
It's more of
Yes.
that feminine energy. And the feminine energy is the black part. If you
Yes.
Everybody knows.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And he really is. He does things that I could never ever do. Like he is so patient with our kids, and like it's just powerful. But you have to demons, or you're not. I say shmeemans. From here on, I'll say shmeeman, and I mean demon. Because if you say the D word in any kind of establishment,
Yeah.
they're more attracted to come here. Don't whistle at night. Don't say shmeeman.
Don't
Oh, yeah.
whistle at night.
Oh,
Yeah.
speak of Larry Jones. He just chimed in. He said, "You've lost your fucking mind."
He loves me. So don't say shmeeman, and don't whistle at night, because that lures them to you, essentially.
Yeah. And whistling at night. Mm-hmm. Really?
Yep.
Like just after sunset, right?
I think it's in general, but I think at nighttime they're more prone to come out.
What's the whistling about? They just
I don't know. I don't know. I just know that I think it's the pitch of it.
yeah.
Kind of like a dog in a whistle. Same thing.
Yes.
But yeah, no, Larry is very, very, very light, and I have dark, because like I said, he was raised with love, and you know, I just was raised differently, and I came up a different way, and there's a little bit of dark in me, and I feel like Schmeemans can sense that. Yeah. And you're more prone to get possessed that way than somebody like Larry. And I think that you have to really believe that can happen for it to happen. Yeah. And I think that Larry's like, no, I'm good. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like he's up.
Yeah, I'm not gonna let that.
Larry's strong.
He's tough and strong. He's not gonna let that happen.
Yes, he very much
and you have seen the dark shit happen already.
I think Larry could kick a demon's ass.
You know it's possible to.
Exactly.
Stuff is. Have you seen the shit, the dirt, the horrible shit?
Yes, all of it. And I've seen, like I said, he's just he's such a good guy. He really is. I don't know how to explain it because everybody sees him. I don't want to like go into detail because everybody sees him as this big, strong man, but he really is. He's the kindest, warmest.
I mean, you can tell that he's a good guy. I mean, he's the character of Larry D, and he's tough, and he's going to whoop your ass. Yes. And just because he might be nice, or you say he's kind of, you know, has the feminine energy, doesn't mean he won't whoop your ass.
He's still going to whoop your ass. Trust me.
Yeah. It just means he might not whoop your ass right away. It might take a couple minutes before he whoops your ass, but he's going to.
It will. It takes him a minute to get mad. Like, I'm an open book. I was in. My first marriage was very abusive. Yeah. And, like, when we would fight, like, we was fighting.
Fist fighting.
But he wasn't too much bigger than me. He's probably your size. Yeah. He wasn't too much bigger than me. So I could take him. You know what I mean? I can't take him.
No.
So,
but you don't need to.
No, right. When I
because
got into the relationship.
He has that beautiful part of him.
Well, I have to be told a very certain way. And he is the only one in my whole life that'd be like, Paige, shut the fuck up. Sit down. Stop. But I'm like,
chill out.
But if it's anybody else, I'm like, no, I ain't got to shut up.
Because I'll whoop your ass. Yeah. And I'll whoop your ass. He's the only one that can't whoop.
Exactly.
Yeah. He's the only one you probably can't whoop.
Can't. So I got real mad one time. We was arguing. And he called me a name or something. And I'll tell everybody this. And I headbutted him. Bop. And I got him right on his nose. And he looked at me. And he was like, Do you feel better? And I was like, oh, yes, I do. Thank you. And from that day forward, I was like, oh no, we like you throw me like a rag doll, won't you? Like I can't. Yeah. But he also taught me that I don't need to be that way. Yeah. He taught me that just because we don't like each other right now, don't mean we don't love each other at the end of the day. Yeah. He taught me that I'm what a man is supposed to be, and a man doesn't put their hands on a woman. Yeah. And as much as he probably wants to put his hands on me because I'm a asshole, I'm hard to deal with, he doesn't, because he knows that my past and my struggles and my mental illness, and he's such an amazing man. He really is. He's the light to my dark. He really is.
Yeah, the yin and yang.
Yes. We are our birthdays are a day apart. Yeah. So his is the 2 days, and his is the 25th, mine's the 27th.
Of what?
January.
Yeah. Okay.
We're both Aquariuses.
Oh, y'all just had a birthday. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. And we are we complement each other. We're so well together, and a lot of people are always like, "Oh, you're like the wrestling power couple," and I'm like, "No, we're just a power couple in general." Yeah. You know what I mean? Just whatever we do. Yeah. Whatever we do, it's me and him against the world, and if I didn't have him,
and you will succeed. Yeah. You will.
Oh yeah. And I've always like that new. What's that new Molly song? I'll buy my own flowers. I can buy my own flowers, but I like it when he does. Yeah. You know what I mean? And he knows that I'm very like, I will do it myself, but I like it when he does it. Because he's so cute when he does it. Yeah. So it's he brings down my masculinity. Yeah. Well, I can't say that word.
You've had to be really tough in your life. Yeah. And you have a security with him that you know that sometimes you don't have to be tough because he's got your back.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It's like when we had the bar and stuff would go down and fights would happen, and the first thing he'd say would look at me, "Don't come outside," because he knows I'm right there.
You're gonna whoop some ass.
I'm fighting everybody. Yeah. And I know that he's 300 pounds and can fight anybody in the world, but don't look at my husband. Yeah. Not even like a woman, but don't
Yeah.
Don't mess with my husband.
Yeah.
Don't make him cry.
Because you got his
Don't
back.
Yes.
Yeah, you got his
I will
back.
fight everybody.
You're his. He's got your back, and you got his back.
And
Ride
real
or die.
quick-
Yes.
Real quick, just which one to say January babies unite.
January babies. Elvis did. Look, he's out.
He's asleep.
Sorry.
My man over
No,
there
you're
sleeping.
good.
Hey,
I've been up since
$5.
5
Listen,
a.m.
they're going to kick you out. I'm going to be the next one. You just go ahead. Keep sleeping. I'm trying to get a day job. What you talking about?
$5 to see Sean Johns asleep.
She's gonna be the new co-host.
Gene O'Neill,
Listen, co-host right here.
that's right.
Well, me and Lexi Green did Primetime Live forever.
That's
Really?
right,
Did
did,
you not?
didn't you?
You have to go look at the Primetime pages. Me and Lexi Green did Primetime Live for PTW
Okay.
for a long time, for about a year, I think, before COVID hit. And they loved it. People loved it. It was weird. Me and Lexi feed off each other very well.
Yeah.
So she's like
You could definitely have your own podcast
me.
or something. Yes.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'm fucking awesome.
Great.
Yeah. You definitely could. Yes.
I'm
Hey,
very.
you've
yeah.
already earned a fan. Shea Walker said, loving the ghost stories tonight. guys."
Listen. You want ghost stories? I got all kinds, boo.
Yeah.
All kinds.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, we did Primetime Live as me and Lexi, and that's where I got comfortable being behind a mic and in front of a camera. And
And
when
I actually
wrestle-
watched the podcast you were on with Nick.
Yeah.
And I really liked that too.
He
yeah.
told me, like, even anybody that I talked to is like, you have a very, I think
You're
I'm
very
so-
very comfortable behind,
Yes.
in front of the mic.
yeah. I think it's Larry has taught me that.
Yeah. Being at shows
Yeah.
and stuff and already, yeah.
And I think a lot of the times when it's me and Larry, I'll let Larry shine
Yeah.
because most of the time they're not there to see me anyways. And I'm okay with that. I'm
Yeah.
okay with being the trophy wife. I'm cool with that. But sometimes I like to shine. Sometimes I like to
Yeah.
show what I can do. But it's easier when I allow
So
him.
the- At Bar Brawl, the whole female woman night, was that your idea or who's
No,
that?
Larry's.
The Larry's idea?
He actually came to me and was like, so I feel like we could do a woman all woman show and really bring it in here. And I was like, well, I'm just gonna be on it. So
Yeah.
this was
The main event?
Hey, Sean,
yes, because I'm that awesome. Yes, Sean.
real quick.
Okay.
Dustin Edwards says, he's asleep? That's how the demons get you.
That's how they get you.
Thanks, Victor Burke.
They come while you're asleep, boy. I tell you.
They sneak
Sorry,
up on
it's
you.
been a day for me.
No,
Just
not a
relax.
day.
Hey, Gene O'Neill
It's been a bad
called
day
it first.
for a
He's
while,
like,
man.
You're fine. You relax. You good.
Gene
Listen.
O'Neill made me laugh. He
Was I
said,
snoring?
No,
Okay.
not yet.
No.
Okay.
We're going to mic you up when you snore.
yeah, ASMR,
Oh, yeah.
guys. $5
Oh,
to hear it.
listen,
that.
I didn't think I'd like ASMR, but some of the stuff that they do the ASMR with is just it sounds so good. But I'm a very senses is a big thing for me. So my ears, the way that I feel things, smells a very big thing to me. I don't know if you know it, but if you're like just hanging out and there's like nothing burning and you smell like something's burning, it's a spirit around you.
Really? Okay.
My mom smells it all the time. It's my grandmother. I like to fuck with my mom because she is a Christian. She believes in God. She doesn't understand me being a witch.
Yeah.
But then she say some shit that's witchy, and I'm like, Mama, it's the same thing, just
Yeah.
different.
Yeah.
I believe in a God. I know that there's something up there.
Yeah.
I know that when we die, we go somewhere else until we are reincarnated. But my mom is way more powerful than she thinks that she is.
You need to talk to Priscilla because she said the reincarnation. There's 14 days in between reincarnation or something like that.
It's
like
I want to.
Purgatory.
Yes. I'm scared. Not scared. What's the word I'm looking for? I'm not curious enough to know what my past lives were.
Yeah.
Because once you know, it puts your whole life into a different perspective. I know that there's some people that feel that you choose your contract before you're born.
Yeah, you come back here to like either try to fix something or try to add on to your thing so you can go back
Like a resume.
to the light at some point, like in
Unfinished business.
the whole
Yeah.
yeah. And they say there's some spirits that come back here just for fun.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just
I'm not
to-
going to be one of them.
Just to do
Life again?
life again, and put themselves in really crazy situations.
And like your mom says, my God gives me the power.
Cause she ain't got a lot today. Yeah, no, it's she like I said, she is so powerful. She doesn't know how powerful she is. You don't know how powerful you are, but she is so. When she speaks, people listen.
Really?
Oh yeah.
She's been through the shit.
Oh yeah. Like she's lived the streets.
Yeah,
like
she's been there. She's done that, and she's lived through it, and she's
seen some schmeemans. She's seen a lot of schmeemans running around.
And she
So
said, sure don't.
see, I ain't got a lot because she's such a dick down. She'll tell everybody.
That's so funny.
When I took my daughter down there, Delaney went with us, and she started crying because she's very powerful about where she's been and where she's at now, and you know how good she's doing. And she said that again. I was like, Mom, listen, I get it. You've sucked some dick, but stop.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear it.
So she's been how long she been clean?
5 going on 6.
Okay.
It'll be 6 in April, May.
Yeah.
March or May or something like that.
Yeah.
And actually, she just shared a video. We did a show when we had the Sportatorium. We had a show for addiction.
Yeah.
And Jeff Waldridge, you know who that is?
I did.
Yeah, he probably does.
He knows.
So he did Larry's first documentary. And he did a documentary about addiction, and he was just recording me, and I was just telling my story about my mom. And she shares that every year. And I think it's just so important for people to see how normal.
Great. She inspires you, and you inspire her.
She inspires me to do so much.
Y'all really are connected like that, and you have helped her to get to where she's at, and she's helped you.
Yeah.
To be
quick,
this
she
who
wanted
you
to
are.
say
She'll
March
talk all night.
28th.
March 28th. See, there you go. She'll speak all night.
What was it, Johnny?
That's her
She said-
sober date, March
she said-
28th.
Oh, March 28th.
Yeah.
And you know what? Dustin Edwards said, Victor Vargas said, I'm naming my first child Sheeman.
Schmeeman. Shmeeman. We ain't scared of them ghosts, but we don't like them schmeemans.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, Alexis Littlefoot's here. Hey, Paige.
Listen, we gonna fight again because I'm here for it. No.
Give her the number if she wants to call.
I will.
Listen. Oh, she gonna call? We'll talk smack all day. I got mouth for days. Let's go. How long does this podcast go till?
We usually go about 2 hours.
Listen.
We usually got about
Sometimes
half an
we go
hour
longer
still.
than that.
I got half an hour to smack down. I'm just kidding.
Scott Diamond and Bobby Blade were in here. They went 4 hours and 13 minutes.
4 hours.
Bobby
13 minutes.
Blade. This mother. Between him and Max,
Yeah.
you couldn't get a word in.
Oh, I'd love to have Max and him in here.
Oh,
I want to get Max in here. I'd love to have Max in here. I want Larry in here, but I'd love to have Max in here too.
Max will. I'm telling you, we had a car ride. Hobbs and Shaw needs to hire
I'm a big
Max.
fan of Max for some. Yeah,
He's such a good guy.
I just like Max. I just love when he comes out when he wrestles. He's just crazy.
She's
Like,
calling right
Max,
now.
Max, Max,
I love
Max.
it.
Yeah.
She said she's calling right
Oh,
now.
she's calling right now.
Is she
Yeah.
calling?
Yep.
Let that Littlefoot call. Littlefoot.
Oh, she said I misfought you and beating your ass.
I'll beat that ass. Look, she's skinnier than me. I could sit on her. I'll put my weight all up into it.
Lexus, are you there?
I'm here. What's good?
The big flex is in the house. You're on the podcast with Paige Jones.
Yeah, I just had to call in and talk to my biggest rival, you know.
Oh, okay.
What's up, Paige?
You're going to think rivalry. 1, 2, 3 on that mat. I don't have to
How
bring
many
in my
Marvel
tag team partner to whip that ass.
How many matches have y'all had?
Wow.
I don't know, a
Like
few.
three
few.
now?
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little, not enough for her to know that I whoop that ass.
Who's
That's
the
what it
who's got the upper hand? Who's got the most wins in that?
Probably me. I do sleep with the owner, so.
You know the booker, right?
She'll start using
Well,
that.
Yeah, she
listen.
knows a guy. She's kind of plugged in. I don't know.
I know a guy. Nah, we wrestled a few times. On a real note,
Chris says 3.
there you go. Look, he knows. Chris already knows. Don't he?
Chris said, I'm her biggest fan, so I know.
Yeah.
Nah, she, on a real note, as much as I love to whoop this woman's ass, she got heart. She
Yeah.
really do. Alexis
She's a
got
big
some
star.
heart.
She's
She
gonna be a
do.
big star.
Yeah, she's got energy.
Yeah.
She got more energy than my old ass.
When I first met her and I first seen her, I was like, "You got Sasha Banks energy."
yes.
She got that gift of the gab. Too.
Oh man.
Yep. I'm
Yeah.
here for it. I'll whoop that ass anytime. You just let me know, all right?
I love it. I love it. I love.
You've
like,
been
I
wrestling.
tell anybody, Paige is like the number one person that I love to face because she gives it right back every time.
I do. I will learn. I learned from I wrestled Mickey Knuckles one time,
Oh, I saw that. We
Yes,
just
just
had
now.
down there.
and she looked at me. She said, "I'm gonna hit you as hard as you hit me." I said, "All right, let's go." So that's I take care of you. You take care of me. We gonna fight all day.
I've heard a lot of stories about her.
Oh, I love her.
She's a badass.
Yeah.
we-
I learned from Tracy Smothers. I will tell you this.
His name
You
comes.
do this and I do this and
His
we'll work
name-
a million years, baby.
His
Always
name
talk
comes.
to your
His name comes up on this podcast every episode.
I bet. I love
And
Tracy.
If you don't talk to your teeth, he'll smack you around because
Boy.
he likes this.
He can see Larry
Yeah.
3 nights out of a weekend and ask him how old he is every night. I'm like, baby doll, you asked him that last night. Same age. Same age. Tracy, same age.
Let's
But
say my birthday.
Yeah. Yes. But yeah, no, Alexis, she'll whoop your ass. She'll
And
give
your
it to you.
daughter through your mom's account
Yeah.
said, "Tell Paige it's her daughter." Tell her I said, "Hey, I love you."
I love you, baby.
So Alexis has been wrestling down at New South Upstart,
I
right?
seen that.
Yeah.
I seen that.
Yeah.
You whooping ass down there, Alexis?
Yeah, 2-0. You know, big undefeated.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna have to show my little ass down there. Then I'll have to stop that record.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
yeah,
You know,
yeah. Take the rivalry
know,
down there.
then.
show up.
Don't make me show up and ruin that
If
record,
Paige
boy.
show up, I'm gonna be at 3-0 easy.
Oh, that's what you think. Oh, listen, you take the looks. I'll let you take the younger, pretty route. But I'm older and wiser, so I know how to get that 1, 2, 3.
You got that veteran experience.
I've been ask anybody. I've been finessing and hustling down there and getting my W's.
Listen,
So
I
don't
sent
worry.
you. I listen. I don't. I'm not on Facebook. I don't be posting, but I watch. I see everything. I see you making noise.
Yeah, she's gonna be a big star, I think.
Oh yeah,
She truly is.
Yeah.
Larry definitely taught her right. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, Larry. I mean, trained by the best for sure.
Oh yeah, we don't spit them out unless they ready. I'll tell you that. She's ready.
Yeah.
She's pushing along.
And she gets better every time I watch her.
Yes, she does.
Yeah.
She's been improving.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She's one girl that I will not let her whoop my ass, but we'll fight. I
Yeah.
might put a little jab, just a little sparkle me up. But no, she's good peeps. And in the end, everybody knows wrestling, and she's good peeps. If
Yeah.
you book Alexis and then book me so I can whoop her ass.
There
So,
you go. There you go. Do that whole
Period.
rivalry there.
What else?
I love it. I love it. No, she's we'll travel. I'll travel with Alexis to whoop that ass. I know that when we come back
Ah,
home,
that's
we gonna
it.
shake hands and
Y'all's
still train.
y'all's little thing at Generation Next was so entertaining.
Oh gosh,
Yeah,
yeah.
when y'all were going at each other, and
Oh,
she
yeah.
got up on the stage, and,
Yeah, I
and
like
she
that.
called out her special her secret
Part-
partner.
yeah.
And it was just awesome. It was just
Oh,
like
yeah.
this is great. This
Oh,
is
yeah.
great wrestling.
I'm actually really excited for that. I was really excited for that match because that was our opening for me and Lexi.
Oh,
to
y'all supposed to have a third one, right?
I think so. Well, I mean, I'm here for it. You just let me know where.
Uh-oh.
New South. Does New South want it? Because we'll bring it to New South
Oh,
right
we
now.
can probably
That'd
make
be
that
great.
happen.
We can bring it anywhere.
Anywhere.
Barbara, whatever.
What's his name? Anthony?
Anywhere. It don't
Yeah,
matter.
Anthony
Matter.
Presley.
Anthony Presley, yeah.
Listen, ooh, S. Presley, Anthony Presley. Tell him Paige wants to whoop that ass and lose that
Oh, I'm
streak that she
definitely gonna
got.
say it.
Listen, you just let me know what day in the WCCW, the old WCCW.
Yeah, y'all have to come down there.
Watch come down there, yeah.
Yeah, y'all have to come down there and watch.
See, I remember old WCCW.
Yep.
Yeah, they fixed that.
Y'all remember old WCCW?
They fixed that building up nice.
I seen pictures though. It looks
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah, y'all need to come on down
It
there.
looks real good.
You need a match
Real
down there.
Listen, you just let Mr. Anthony know I'm ready. Once he run every Sunday,
Every Sunday, yeah.
Every
you know,
Sunday.
I might just pop up. You never know. You never know. Paige is just look. That's me. On a real note, people for the longest time thought that was me. So, Al's daughter, her mother, Amanda, They would come to the shows or whatever. I had her little daughter convinced for the longest time that was me.
That you was the Paige
yes.
from
I was like,
WWE.
Oh, no. I was like, I just changed my accent for TV, and I was like, I'm just country in real life, but when I get on TV, I get British and blah blah blah. She's like, oh my god, no, that's not me. She's so pale, that's not me. I got native in me. I'm too dark for that.
Right.
I can't. But yeah. But yeah, Alexis, you just let me know. Tell old Anthony I'll come down and break that stride. I'll go ahead and do that.
Oh, Beverly wants to call in. Hold up.
I don't think you're going to do that.
Yep. Let me give her
Who is
But
it?
I'm going to
Your
get
mom?
off here.
Yep.
Thank
I
you,
just wanted
Lexus,
to
for
say
calling
what's
us.
up.
Thank you, Lexus, for calling us, and we would like to get you back on the show at some point.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, just let me know. I'm down, of course.
Maybe we can have you and Paige together here.
We'll start a brawl.
No, it'd be a lot of furniture moving if me and Paige in the same room.
Yeah, I know. Y'all tear my podcast studio up.
No, just the alcohol. That's it. That's just.
Oh, we got alcohol too.
Yeah, we do.
That'd be awesome.
Listen,
Yeah.
if I didn't have my 14-year-old here, boy.
See you, Lexus.
Bye, y'all. Have a
Deuce.
good night.
Bye-bye.
You too.
Lexus Littlefoot.
Look, she really is. She has.
She's awesome. She's beautiful and
Yes.
awesome, and she has that. Like I said, when I
That
first
spunk.
saw her, she has that like Sasha Banks energy.
Yes.
And I was like, she's going to
I
be a
love it.
star at some point.
I love it.
Yeah.
When she first came to Legends Academy, like she just a vibe. She
Yeah.
is a vibe. She's
Yeah.
whole energy.
Yeah.
And she's got a whole lot of passion behind her.
Yeah.
And she takes her father wherever she goes.
Yeah.
And I love that about her.
Really.
I whoop her ass, but I love that about her. And everybody. I'm a person of respect.
Yeah.
And if you could be a straight up woman, and I could be a straight up woman, we'll fight all day, but I'm gonna respect you at the end.
Yeah. Yeah.
And just like me and Lexi, a lot of people used to hate on Lexi Green. Like
Yeah.
everybody hated on Lexi Green, but that's my bitch.
Yeah.
I'll fight you for Lexi. And we may not see each other every day, and we may
Yeah.
not talk every day, but I'll fight you over Lexi.
She was working down there with you, wasn't you?
Down at the bar.
At the bar?
Yeah, yes, but honestly, she got this amazing opportunity
Yeah.
up in like Louisville, Indiana area.
Really?
At this, she works at like it's a
I messaged you the
factory.
number.
She works at a what factory?
Some kind of factory, but whatever it is, another factory was like, I want you on our team to handle shit.
Oh, okay. She's
So
like a boss.
she's making boss moves. I'm very, very proud of her.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's got 2 kids and she a boss.
Yeah.
She a boss.
Yeah.
And I'm very proud of her. I'm very, very
That
proud
might
of
be
her.
her mom.
It probably is. My mom was trying to listen.
Yes,
Let
it-
me have the shine, mama. Dang.
She said, what number do I call? I told her. I said, to your message.
Oh, it's ringing.
Yeah, I'm calling her back. I think she just called.
Probably is.
Hello?
Hello?
Is this Beverly?
Yes, it is.
This is
Mama.
oh, your daughter's here.
What's going on?
What are you doing, mama?
Shit, sitting here listening to you run your damn mouth.
See, that's right. I talk just like her.
I
I
know,
don't
right?
even- everybody meet my mama, they're like, I know where you got it from. That's me. That's me right there. That's me in a nutshell. She is the way that I
Yes,
am today.
this is Beverly, and I'm an addict and damn proud of it
And
because
she's-
it's got me to where I'm at today.
Exactly. And she
Awesome.
sucked enough dick for everybody. So
You got to. Paige says you said that, so you have to say that on the podcast.
what you say,
Yeah, you
mama?
gotta say it.
Shit, I've sucked a lot of dick for everybody. I ain't ashamed of it today.
She ain't got a lot today. She ain't got a lot, y'all.
Oh,
I
wow.
ain't got a lot today, and
Ain't
I
got a lot.
want Paige. I want you to know that Chicken Butt and Poo Poo is very proud of you, and they love you. I
Aw.
love you, mother.
Oh. So we call my daughter. They call her Poo Poo
Yeah.
because
Poo Poo.
my brother's an
We don't know
asshole.
why.
No, my brother's a whole asshole.
Yeah.
And when I was born, my middle name's Marie, and he couldn't say Marie.
Yeah.
So he said Wee Wee.
Wee wee.
I have it tattooed on me. I probably shouldn't have because people be like, "What's wee wee mean?" I'm like, "I don't know." So when she was born, my cousin was like, "Oh, poo poo and wee wee," and it just sit well. And I was like, "Fuck all y'all." So poo poo and wee wee, here we come.
Yeah.
Poo wee wee.
But yeah, to this day, my mom and this girl that I grew up with, her name is Jessica Wills, and I hope to God I will tag her myself. But her name is Jessica Wills. Shout out. So proud of you. I see you on Facebook, but till this day, she will see me in a crowded parking lot, Walmart, wherever, and be like, wee wee. And I'm like, shut the
We.
People don't need to know that. But her.
Well, Paige,
yes.
Paige, I want you to know I'm very proud of you all, and prayers is going up for Larry's dad.
Oh, don't cry, girl, because I'd be crying.
Well, you know I will.
I gotta
You know
look
I will.
tough.
I'm emotional.
No,
Aw.
that's
You know,
because yes,
Yeah,
she
pray-
can feel her
to be
emotions.
so
too.
hard.
Please, all the fans out there, please pray for Larry's dad.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. He's,
Yeah, yeah. You know, my mother was 3 years Wednesday.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's rough.
It's hard. No matter how old you get.
It really is.
It's
But one damn good thing about it is my mother got to see me 3 years clean.
oh yeah. And that's a beautiful
Before she
thing.
passed.
My grandmother
Yes,
my,
that's a
my-
beautiful thing.
My grandmother got to see her
Yeah.
for 3 years before she passed. So she got to see her on her bad and her good.
So you've never had any problems
Oh, yeah.
with any of that stuff, right?
No,
No.
I don't. I have. My mom says that I have addictive traits, but I don't have an addictive personality.
Yeah,
It's really hard. Like I could quit whatever. Like
yeah.
cannabis is my thing.
I can
I'm not-
imagine what you're doing.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Mama, listen out here. My mama knows what I got to do. I ain't
Yeah.
got a lot today, but I'm a cannabis supporter.
Yeah,
and-
weed's not.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's legal
Yeah,
in
I
Kentucky
mean,
now.
weed
You just got to
is-
go
yeah,
Ohio to buy it.
Yeah.
So
I've smoked it.
yeah.
Johnny smoked some weed before.
I've
Yeah,
had
we
friends-
do.
Get out
lot
of
of
bed. What you
shit.
mean? But yeah, no.
But
and,
this true fucking junkie can't do it, and
yeah,
I ain't
she'll
fucked up
tell
about
me.
it.
She's
Yeah,
like, and my
yeah.
mama will tell me every day, like, I know that you can quit when you want to, but I can't. And I'm okay with you doing it because that's what you got to do.
Yeah, yeah,
But yeah, I love my mama.
yeah. And weed's not.
It's
Weed's not anything.
I've been on medication,
Yeah,
and I've been on cannabis. And medication makes me a zombie. Cannabis makes me want to get up and play with my kids.
yeah.
So
it helps.
I'll take it.
Yeah,
But I don't want to like kill everybody in the process. So we're in a good to go way.
yeah.
But my mom knows
But I
everything.
just-
Does all weed treat you the same, or is it like
Yes.
sometimes you get something that's like a downer or something?
No, it doesn't. It's I mean, some people it does. But my mom will probably tell you more than I can. She's
Yeah,
Yeah, I probably could.
I'll come to her
But
and be
I mean,
like,
it's just the scary thing about it today is you just got to make sure you know where you're getting it from because
Exactly.
these people don't care.
I go to the
They
store.
putting shit in it that's killing people left and right, and it's
Like
fucked up.
fentanyl.
yeah.
Yes.
A friend I grew up with, his name was Cody. And my mom was his sponsor. I know, Mama. If you want to get off the phone before we talk about it, you can. I love you.
No, that's fine. No,
So
I'm
his
going
name
to
was
listen to what you
Cody,
got to say.
and she was his first sponsor.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
he was doing really good, and then he got on the wrong path and dropped her as her sponsor because he knew that she wasn't playing.
Yeah.
And ultimately, he ended up passing away from an
Oh,
overdose. What they
wow.
say, but it wasn't an overdose; it was murder.
Yeah.
Anyways, so and I'll put that on everybody, on everything I love.
Yeah, because somebody's
Yeah.
putting
Yeah.
that
So
shit
did
in,
his
that
mama
stupid
said,
shit
yeah.
in that stuff.
And he
I had a friend that was doing that. He was actually a UPS driver.
Mm.
His name was Pete, and he was clean for heroin for like forever.
Mm-hmm.
And he had like a relapse, and he just did it one weekend,
and
and
that's all it takes.
he was done. He
It's
was
it.
dead.
That's all it
It's all it takes.
And he
It's like-
died
it just takes
not a year
one.
yet. Yeah, he died, and it ain't even been a year yet, has it, Mama?
Yeah, it's coming up on a year.
Okay, and
Yeah.
it was really hard. I've not seen my mom so upset before, and that hurt me because I think she had so much passion for him and wanted him to do so good.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you,
I
right
wanted
now.
his recovery
Yeah.
more than he did.
You,
And that was
you
the
was his
problem.
you was
Yeah.
his sponsor.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's
Yeah,
a
I was
sponsor.
his sponsor, yeah.
I'll tell you right now, if anybody is hurting and you sick and tired of being sick and tired, call Beverly Morgan. She'll get you right.
That's right.
She'll
No,
help you out,
better
right?
You got to be sick and tired of being sick and tired because if you ain't, nobody
Yeah.
else is.
Yeah.
Nobody else is gonna
No,
give a shit.
yeah. They
So-
gotta want it. They gotta want it.
Yeah, they
You know,
do.
that's one thing good about it. If you can't
I
chase
told you
your
I don't let her on the
recovery like
mic.
you chase your dope, you can't do it.
Exactly. That's
Yeah.
my mama. That's
Exactly.
my mama right
But-
there. I love you, mama.
I love you too. I just wanted to give you a shout out, and I love you. I'm very proud of you, and you just rock the damn shit. I just want you to know it.
I know. I love her the best.
And hi, Lainey. I see you got your face on there.
Lady had to come with me today.
I I love you, mother,
I love you, baby.
Aw.
and I'm trying to get better.
I know you
Wanna
are,
let you know.
sweetheart. I'm so proud of you.
All right.
Make sure you finish
Well,
your
let
school. Love you.
somebody else wanted to call in. So I love you guys. Be
Love
good.
you.
All right, thank you,
Hey,
Beverly.
real quick,
Ah,
Eric Montgomery,
bye.
what to say? Paige Jones, the best bartender in Kentucky.
Listen, I get your ass drunk. No, actually,
I was a bartender for 3 years, and I loved being a bartender.
you have.
It was about one of my favorite jobs ever.
It's not. I hated it. I'm not gonna lie
You
to
hated it? I loved it. But you was
Hated
I was in a restaurant, like a little bar restaurant, and I was the bartender, and there wasn't a lot of music, so I could talk to the customers and stuff. So
Well, no, it's not even the bartending because I love getting people drunk and I love people doing stupid shit. Yes, I feel like
what was it?
if I probably would have liked it more if I didn't have to run it because I had to be the mean guy.
Oh yeah, you was the
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I had to be like, no, I'm sorry. You know what I mean? Can't do that here. But in reality, I'm like, shit, I did that at the bar last week. You know what I mean? So,
I was actually working in a restaurant, being a bartender, so it's kind of different than being a bartender in a bar, I guess, because people can get rowdy and you got to get them out of there. But I've had to put some people out.
Who's calling?
Chris.
Slade was
Oh,
calling.
tell him
All
to
right.
call. Tell him to
Call
call.
in Chris. And also Eric Montgomery said, I'll take in ice water on the rocks. I had to give up drinking for my health.
Listen, I had to give up people for my health. That's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, people can get.
Sometimes you
Yeah,
got to give up
man.
some people for your health.
I suffer from a lot of anxiety. So if I people too much, you'll see
Chris
it in my
Slade.
face. Uh-oh.
I have a cousin that's like that.
I have I can't and I think
Southern
that's-
Outlaw, Chris
Is that you?
Blade.
What's up? What's up? Hey, Paige, sorry I couldn't come to the studio. I got COVID, but, it is what it is.
Yeah,
So.
you gotta be safe, brother. You bring that COVID over here and get me sick, I'll fight you for real.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't.
she'll fight you.
You're right.
Thank you for keeping your COVID to yourself.
Yes, I appreciate that. I like
That
you
is
even
very
more now.
considerate.
Chris,
Right.
we're sorry we had two of your favorite people in here this week and you couldn't make it because we had Adrian yesterday and then we have Paige today and I'm sure you're just sitting there crying.
I'll come back for you. I promise.
I mean, it hurt. It hurt me. I ain't gonna lie. So.
Yeah.
you hear any of this?
Which one hurt the worst, Adrian or Paige?
Carly Paige, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. Aw.
I'm loved. No.
He is your
I have
biggest
to
fan.
I do. He is. I swear to God, he's been my fan before I even started wrestling.
Yeah.
He was like, I love you. And I'm like, oh,
Aw.
I love
Well,
it.
actually, Paige, Autumn was the one that spilled the beans because I asked you at PGW when you was gonna start wrestling because your husband Larry was wrestling, and you're like, I don't know, and Autumn was like, well, she's in training right now, and then you kind of like grabbed her by her mouth. So.
Oh, I didn't know she spoke on it like that, though. No. Man, can you imagine that man being possessed by a Schmeeman?
I know, right?
Anyways, but yeah, no, she also knew I was pregnant with our last child before everybody else because I
Who?
was dumb. My oldest.
Oh,
Autumn.
really? She already knew?
And Delaney actually called it. She was like, y'all gonna get married and have babies. And like,
Put it on my Christmas list.
So y'all are about the same age, you and your sister.
months apart.
Oh, wow.
Months apart,
okay.
yeah. Yeah, it's
But
Autumn's is
yeah,
August and she's November.
So you got
so.
two 14-year-olds to deal with.
But
I know, I
Paige,
love it, but I hate it.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Hey,
All I do is sit at home.
And she'll do that. She's a good one.
That's the love part of it, cause she
She's
don't
a
do
good
much.
one.
She ain't trying to fuck with no boys. She just want to do her schoolwork and read. And Autumn out here wilding like I was, and I was like, I will slap you, girl. You know me. I'll fight you.
Exactly.
After 2 years old, you gonna get a fight out of me. You ain't playing. We don't play. Unless you're Annie.
Unless you're Annie, then you can hit me in the face. And
So
cuss
our
me out.
youngest is spoiled rotten, and
How old
gets
is she?
5.
Aw.
She's.
They're so sweet when they're that age, right? No? No?
So she's the devil
Really?
reincarnated. No, I have a full belief that, like I said, we named her after Hustle's late wife Annie.
Uh-huh.
And I full believe this bitch is reincarnated and is here to torture me for the rest of my fucking life. And I will look at her and be like, I know it's you. I know you in that body. Quit fucking with me. I know it. So yeah, she's a mess, but she's our good one. She's
Aw.
our, and then we have our son.
She's just sneaky.
No, I'm not. I turned down like 4 boys last
You keep an eye on that one.
Listen, she said, I turned down 4 boys last weekend. She did, though. She said, I don't know how to tell them no. I said, tell them motherfuckers fuck off.
Tell them no.
Look
Tell
them
'em-
dead in the eyes. Tell
Yes.
them fuck off.
Tell them your mama is crazy and she will fight you like a grown man.
My
Tell
mama-
Show
Chris,
you
I
what
will
those foot
fight 'em.
slams do.
I'll fight a man, a woman, a
That's
child.
that's why my mom was always like she's like 70 years old now, and she's got a big 38 underneath her pillow. She sleeps.
Oh, we gonna be best friends.
Yeah.
We got to meet your
back
parents.
in the day, my mom was like she would be out in the middle of my dad would be out in the streets fighting people. My mom would be out there boxing people with him. Yeah,
Yo,
she's
daddy did
tough.
have you hold a hold. Listen, me and
Yeah.
your daddy get along. We're fine.
Yeah, yeah.
You would have gotten
got
along with
something.
mine.
If I could sit with you and just
Yeah.
meditate with you, you
Oh,
probably
really?
got some shit.
Oh, I
with
do,
you,
I
boy.
do.
Guess
I
they ever
see.
said she a scheming?
Who?
I guess he talk about
You
about the
scheming?
youngest.
You scheming
I
over?
ain't scheming.
You better not be scheming.
Oh, sneaky over.
The thing is we
Oh,
got
very
a whole
sneaking.
ass, we have a whole ass little Larry D at the house too that
Oh,
nobody really
yeah.
read.
That's
Like,
probably just scheming.
He's a little
that-
hustler.
Yeah.
I seen him out mowing yards. He's
he
hustling.
told me when we found out our oldest had snuck out, he said she did it wrong. I said,
Oh, he been sneaking out for a long
I
time.
said, so how you sneaking out? He said I hadn't yet because I'm too scared of the dark. But if I did,
Yeah,
I was
as soon as I get over this dark
Yeah.
shit, I'm
I
out.
said, keep being scared, baby. Keep being scared. He said, I would sneak out, open up the door and see the dark and just be like, no, I'm good.
I'm working on this dark thing. As soon as I get over that, I'm out this
Gang,
motherfucker.
Right.
I'm escaping.
Listen, gang, gang. I'm here for it.
Hey, that's what Leon Lexington likes to say. Gang, gang.
Gang, gang. Listen,
gang.
I'm telling you, he is a little Larry.
Shoot, all them girls.
He does. He was talking about all these girls and
How old is he now?
12.
12. I got a 12-year-old at my house.
Boy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
He's 12 going
I
on.
will take boys over girls though.
He's 12 going on 14. He's got a
love
little.
you.
He's got
He
your
got
little
a rebellious
girlfriend.
streak going on right
Yeah, he has to be in the shower for like almost an hour in the morning.
no.
He's in there doing his hair and he's looking all sharp.
He's not there yet, but
he's got them Jordans on.
he's with football and he just started doing weightlifting.
Yeah.
So like he like flexes his stuff. I'm like, boy, stop. My arms are bigger.
Because
than
he
you.
like, see, mine went from like being like 10 to like 14, like, but he's only 12. Like he just,
Oh yeah, that's.
he went from that little.
Yes.
Is that what you're going
Like
through
that,
too?
overnight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he's a little.
He
He's one of the most popular kids in his school. Like
You know what's really funny is it used to be because of Larry that they were popular. Like
Yeah.
Larry will walk into their school like, "That's Larry D. I want his autograph."
Yeah.
But now it's just Carter's personality.
Yeah. Yeah.
He told me today.
Well, he's lived with you and Larry. I'm sure he's got a
Yes,
huge
he does.
personality.
All of them do. Like
Yeah.
they're all assholes, just like us.
That's
So-
awesome.
He told me today he was in school and this guy was like fucking with him, and he was like, "Man, you kept pushing him," and Carter was like, "Man, you do it one more time, we're gonna have problems."
Oh yeah.
So the
Yeah,
guy
that's
got
great.
down in like a football stands, and he said he didn't even give him a chance to like push him. He said he grabbed him and just shoved him against the lockers.
No, did he tell you about that one? There's this dude in his school, and he said something. He tried to come up and find him. Carter picked him up and took him to the teacher. I was like,
Oh yeah. So anyway, so he threw him through the lockers. He was like, "Boy, stop it." And then another time, this boy was messing with him, and instead of fighting him, he just
picked him up.
and took him to the teacher.
I
And was like,
would
"You better
have
tell him to
too.
quit." And
Yeah.
I was like, "That's Larry."
That's fun. Yeah, that's
'Cause-
what Larry would
yes.
do,
I
right?
learned that from my dad too. 'Cause
Yes.
My dad used to fight. My
Oh,
dad
yeah.
was one of those guys.
I remember. Listen, on a real note, I remember one time because, like I said,
And
I
Drew
lived,
do.
oh no,
Oh, Drew Browning.
Browning was called.
is that Andrew?
Yep.
Yep.
Is that Andrew? Right there.
What's
What
up, dude?
up, man? He used to do live for PTW every week. I love me some Andrew. Listen, I met Andrew. Hey, baby, I met you. I remember him at.
He's Sean John's bodyguard.
Listen, everybody needs a bodyguard. We got him so drunk at the bar.
He comes in here. Andrew comes in here. First thing he does is go to my bar and gives him a drink. And he goes over there and sits down.
We got him so drunk he lost his wallet, but it was in Chris's car the whole time.
Yep,
Oh,
I remember
yeah.
that.
I said, "Baby doll, I promise you, I know if you lost your wallet in here,
He
it's
even
not
told
here."
us about it.
He did. I love Andrew. So he used to sing when they had this show at the Georgetown Flea Market.
Well, he did a big karaoke thing down at
Yes.
at Bar
And he
Brawl.
would sing.
Yeah.
that was
He would
awesome.
sing my music though, like Backstreet Boys. and
Oh,
he'd
he had it
sing.
going on. Remember, we was all
Yes.
he had the place hype.
Yes.
Me and this guy right here were being his backup dancers.
I'm here for it. I'm here for a good. I can't sing worth shit,
Yeah.
but I will sing all night long.
Yeah.
Me and Andrew will
That's
sing
right.
all night long.
Hey,
That's
I
my
can't
man.
sing,
Oh,
but
yeah.
I'll do karaoke.
Andrew, you got any questions for Paige?
How's it going, Paige?
Good. How are you, baby?
Pretty good. About to go to bed, so I got work tomorrow. So
Oh no! Don't dream about me too much. You make Larry mad.
Uh-oh. He's laughing.
Look,
nothing makes Larry D mad. So
listen. That's no. Well, probably
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
He'll probably look at you like, okay, good job.
He'd probably be like, okay, good job for you, but I'm the one taking her home.
Yeah, he
Andrew
knows I'm
Dew
gonna
Brown and Chris Blade get passes.
Listen, they get passes. We like y'all all right. Where you
yeah, I
work
won't
at,
get
Andrew?
that. At Brewster's Coffee Shop.
At a coffee shop?
Uh-huh. On Southland Drive, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm about to come get some coffee.
Say the name again, Dew, and everybody come over there and buy some coffee from you.
It's McLeod's Coffee Shop. It's off of 376 Southland Drive.
Oh,
Y'all want to come in, get some coffee, get some food? I'll pay for your Paige the next time you come. I better watch out.
Oh,
for
he's going
Larry.
to buy you a coffee.
On you.
See that, Larry? You buy me flowers, but he buys me coffee.
Uh-oh.
No, I'm just kidding.
Larry's going to chime in once again and say, you out your fucking mind.
Listen, Larry knows I ain't going nowhere, and if I tell somebody if someone steals my kids, they bring them back. They deal with me for 10 minutes. They be like, take this bitch
Yeah,
back. I'm
yeah.
done with
Here you
her.
go, Larry.
You can. Good luck with you. I'm gonna give you prayers, bitch. No.
Hey, Andrew, we're going to let you go, buddy. Thanks for calling in.
We love you, Andrew.
All right.
Bye, sweetheart.
All right,
Yeah.
bye.
Dude.
So at this time, we have been doing this almost 2 hours now.
Oh, look at us fly through.
I know,
I'm about
right?
to come back to this. I like it here.
You like it?
I
You like it here? Everybody loves it here.
Hey, we enjoy you.
Anthony Presley came in. He's like, he didn't know about the podcast, and I had invited him over, and he was like, man, I only probably got about 20, 30 minutes, man, to sit here and talk to you. And I was like, cool, man. You know, you can leave whenever you want to.
Yeah.
And several people's done that. He comes in, and he stays like 2.5 hours. And he's been
we
on
just
the
got
podcast
shit.
more than anybody, like
That's
5 times.
me.
So
I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna kick him out. I'm gonna take his spot, and he can take it over here.
okay, yeah,
I'll be
I'm looking
the
for
co-host right
You're
here.
fired, Sean.
It's
You're
easy.
fired.
All you gotta do,
Okay.
all you gotta do is start it up.
Sean,
read the
you're
I'm
fired.
comments.
sorry. My thing, you said we're about to end the show. I'll start off because
Yeah, go ahead, Sean.
Paige, I do apologize. Like
No,
I said, it's
don't.
been a rough day. Guys, I'm sorry. But everybody else that chimed in the comments, Paige, Andy, Johnny, you guys have been great. Thanks for picking up my slack tonight,
I got you. I got you.
especially Paige.
You're great. You're great. You're great.
She's great to talk to, too.
I
Victor
am.
Vargas popped in with new podcast, Paige and Andy's Demon.
That's right.
Demon
Demon
Cast. I'm sorry.
Oh
We got a new podcast, guys.
yeah. Go ahead. It's your turn, John. Go ahead.
Okay, Johnny.
I just want to say thank you, Dustin Edwards, for tuning in. Thank you, Alexis Littlefoot, for calling in. Chris Blade, how you doing, brother?
His thing.
Yep, that's his thing. The Southern Outlaw.
Southern
Like to hold
Outlaw.
it up.
You know he calls himself the Dick Slinger. Did you?
Yeah, he calls it the Southern Dick.
He calls
Slinger.
himself the Southern Dick
And he
Slinger.
likes to brag about having a donkey. And I want to thank Beverly
Oh, my
Morgan
God.
for calling in.
Paige's
mom.
The Southern.
Appreciate you.
We do. We appreciate it. I
Yes.
appreciate everybody listening.
And say prayers for Larry D's dad.
Yes, please,
That's right.
please do
Please.
that. Yeah.
Prayers and good.
Rub your crystals.
That's
Pray to
right.
Buddha.
You go ahead now, Paige.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, well, we just shooting up everything?
Yeah, you
Listen,
just
thank you
say,
guys.
you know,
No, I
shout
appreciate you guys.
shout out all your stuff and,
Oh, I
and what
don't
you're
got
going to be
much stuff.
doing and this and that, what Larry's going to be doing. And
Listen, it's all Larry. I just follow. No, I do. I appreciate y'all having me. It's been amazing.
no, it's been fun. It's been really
so much
fun.
I definitely want to come back.
Oh, definitely.
Talk about them schmeemans.
We definitely will.
But I do. I appreciate everybody. I'm on Facebook. I have a Twitter, but I'm never on there.
Yeah.
But just follow us. Follow the Gen X. We gonna pop up. I promise you. We gonna be there again because I'm
Yeah,
fighting.
please
I'm
do.
fighting Ben.
Damn
Is
straight.
that Benjamin? Is that his name?
I think so.
Benjamin Frank. What's his name?
Franklin
The guy with the mask.
Bernard.
I'm fighting him.
Franklin
coming.
Franklin Bernard.
Franklin Bernard.
Franklin
Benjamin.
Bernard, that's right.
Man,
You know-
everybody's been. I've called 6 people today. Benjamin. I think I have to have a son.
Yeah. And name him
I'm
Benjamin.
gonna have to adopt a kid.
Uh-oh.
I'm
They
gonna
call
adopt
him
a kid.
Benjamin.
Call him Benjamin.
Little Ben.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm on
Benjamin
Facebook.
Franklin
Follow
Jones.
follow Gen Next. Follow Larry. You need a house that needs fixing? Let us know. We'll fix that. We'll put a show on during it. Let
Yeah,
me
well,
tell you.
shout out Larry's business. Shout out.
Yeah, it's Legends Construction.
Yep.
It's on Facebook. It's they do everything from building. They literally are going to build a house. So they do anything. That guy right there. I want to wrestle that guy right there.
Yep, Franklin Bernard.
Is that
Franklin
Gaston?
Bernard. That
Yeah.
is Gaston.
He was
Gaston.
young then, wasn't he?
Yeah, he did look like a child there.
Oh, he looks so young there,
That
don't
is
he?
the child, Gaston.
He looks so young.
That's a guy that can't go. There's
Gaston's
no one like
awesome,
Gaston. No one stronger than Gaston.
Hey, y'all were doing great doing
yeah.
the little dance.
Yes.
Gaston's awesome.
Yes, but yeah, shout out to Larry and his construction. You need a house, you need a roof, you need a floor. He can build it. They can make it. They're actually working on apartments. They go to different apartments, and they're like maintenance men for all these
Okay.
apartments. So
Awesome.
But yeah, shout out to Johnny too as his partner, and Sarah, which is his wife. We call her Sarah the bartender because she was our bartender down
Okay.
there.
Yeah.
Best bartender I ever met in my whole life. She is the wonderful woman.
Tell us about the school.
Oh yeah, the academy, Legends Academy. We still, accepting students all the time. We wrestle or we train on Sundays at the academy in Cynthiana. Call Larry, contact Larry or Max. Max is our head trainer. Larry is our head trainer. We have people coming in and like a little foot over here. She gonna make it big.
Who else has came out of that school? Nate Gnarly,
yeah,
right?
Nate Gnarly was the very first person that
Love Nate
ever.
Gnarly. Love
And
him.
he got it the hard way, not
Love
the new
Nate
way.
Gnarly.
He's such a good guy. He's crazy as
Hell yeah,
He's
great.
awesome, but he was such a good guest. He got
Two in the pink, one
Yes.
in the stink.
God, was it? Yeah.
Chris Blade. Like he's like, Chris, give me a shot of liquor.
Oh
And, he's
God.
all, and he brought him like a half a fucking cup. It's like he's like,
And I'll never forget. He looks right over and he's like, "Brother, I don't know if he's trying to give me a shot or if he's trying to date rape me because this is not a shot."
Listen. Sometimes a good date rape is fine. Male on male date rape is fine.
hey, she said that, not us.
Listen, on a real note, Larry got before we were at a bar down here a few years ago, a long time ago, and Larry got roofied. And I
Oh,
was with him.
really?
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
straight up. Not even gonna lie.
They were trying to take advantage of him.
Well, yeah. So this lady was like, "Do you want this beer? I'll buy it for you." He was like, "Oh, I got one," and she was like, "I'm gonna buy it." And she was the bartender, and she opened it underneath the thing, and then it was just a regular sized beer.
She
Wow.
roofing
We
him.
went to Platinum. I love women.
Yeah.
We went to Platinum and passed out. It was like passing out on me, and I was like, "You've had 2 beers. What is wrong with you?"
Wow.
Trying to pack this motherfucker in the house by myself is
What was
hard.
What was she trying to do?
Take him home, but
She was trying to take him home and
we left right after
That's
the beer,
crazy.
so she was trying to get him to hang out,
Yeah.
and I think that's what she was trying to do. But yeah, he was fucked.
Wow.
Yeah, I've never seen somebody roofied like that, and it got me.
Roofie a guy. That's usually not. You don't usually have to do that.
Yeah,
You just
well-
usually say, "Hey, let's go."
He's not easy.
Yeah.
So I tried to take him home the first night. He wouldn't go.
Oh wow. Okay.
No.
That's
he's a
stand-up
mess.
guy.
He is.
hard to get.
He does play hard to get. It only took me 5 years to get him to marry me. So
Oh wow.
You know.
And another 5 years to let him train you.
listen, he trained me. Okay, no.
Ah,
Oh.
choo choo.
He's my big daddy. A lot of people get like when we wrestle and I manage him, and I call him. People hate it, but I call him Big Daddy. I've always have. That's my big
especially in
daddy.
New South.
Yeah.
Yes, and I actually have shorts that I bought, and they have Big Daddy on
Big
the back.
daddy. People hate that when you do that.
He's my big daddy, and I got it from Dog the Bounty Hunter. I'm
Yeah.
gonna be a bounty hunter one day. Y'all.
Oh
watch.
wow,
Y'all
let's do
watch
that.
Me.
That's cool.
And
You're such a star. You're
yeah.
awesome.
I'm gonna be a bounty hunter. You watch.
That's right.
And I watch Beth. Beth's my bitch. I
God,
want to.
yes.
Yes, I want to chase
Yeah.
bad guys in heels.
She passed away though, didn't she?
Cancer.
Yep,
Yeah.
she did.
And she called him Big Daddy, and like it
Yep.
was just a sign like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
It just always rung with me. And I've been married before, but I've never called anybody other than like babe.
Yeah.
And it just kind of came out one night, and I was like, "You my big daddy," and he
Oh.
was like, "Okay."
Yeah,
So,
I like
that's my
that.
big daddy. That's my big daddy. But yeah, so you need to come down to New South and whoop some Alexis. Just pointing that out
Yeah,
there.
Andy
We'll go all
Presley.
over.
let's see if we can
Get
make
in
that
touch
happen.
with her.
Anthony, before we go, is it 10? Oh, it's 10. It's 1 after 10, Anthony.
Yeah.
That made me be late.
Don't worry.
No, but I do. I appreciate you guys. This is so much
Well,
fun.
thank you for
sure.
coming. We appreciate it, and I
Before
want
you
to
go-
shout out everybody at all the fans that watched, and we appreciate everybody watching. And well, I guess we're just going to let everybody get out of here.
All right.
You guys are in a hurry?
What about that book?
No.
No, she is. She's trying.
Oh yeah, we need to get you. We have a book that you can sign,
Yeah.
and then we can take some pictures.
Yeah.
And then
You
look
know
That's
at it.
dope with
who-
me.
You know who inspired the book?
You-
There's no one like Gaston.
Oh,
So I want y'all
man.
guys to check out Nice Guy Andy Podcast YouTube page. Please subscribe. Check us out on Facebook. Subscribe, like, and share. We're monetized on there. Every little like, share, comment, everything helps the podcast out. We get paid for that.
Yep.
And check us out on Twitch. Check out Bobby Blade's YouTube channel. He's trying to get
Great
1,000
guy.
subscribers, so go over there and check out Bobby Blade. And check out New South Wrestling. And we're having a big show this Sunday. It's called, what is it called, Johnny?
It is
Hearts and broken faces.
Broken faces.
Broken Hearts and Broken Faces
damn.
down at in Lawrenceburg. What's the address, John?
101 Hilltop Drive.
101
Man.
Hilltop Drive. These
Even
guys.
I knew that, but I've been there since a long
Hey,
time.
Wildcat Championship Wrestling. Now it's New South Wrestling.
Yeah, guys, get down there. They're having a huge show. There's going to be a bunch of stars down there. And come on down. And I think all tickets are like $15. You can even
What's up?
get down early. You can get in
New
the front
South.
row. Nice Guy Andy Podcast will probably be down there doing some live shit. So
Damn straight.
check us out. And if you're not having fun,
You ain't getting none. Damn Skippy.
I'm here for it. I love
Nice
it.
Guy
That's our
Andy Podcast.
Famous saying that we do. And we did it at the very first bar crawl that we were doing. Nice Game Podcast together.
I love it.
Mama
It
said,
was me and him that came up with it. And he said,
popping off at the
"You
mouth.
ain't getting none."
I'm gonna be his
out
dad.
during the
Yeah!
Those were expensive shoes.
You ain't getting none.
That diamond was tough to
And I had
make.
it damn Skippy.
Anyways.
Damn straight.
You guys
Start
go on your
saying
little
damn straight.
rinky-dink
I love
bullshit
it. I
podcast.
love it.
This is a Zodiac, and I'm telling you now, meditate, elevate, and dominate. Do it with the Nice Guy Indie Podcast.
hell yeah. Thanks, man.
she was all this.
Oh,
It's on Facebook.
Lord.
Put it on Facebook. And
I saw that one. I laughed my
Oh,
ass off.
she is so extra. I love her. I love.
You were the straight woman to her
Yeah,
wildness.
craziness. Mhm.
Yeah.
She was the color commentator, and you were the
Pretty
straight
much.
I am Lexi when I'm with Larry, and